ciencia.
Nella ciencia. It's still lasting. Let me tell y'all something. I'm learning something about this gel nail polish that Mini Macaron, right? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French, and y'all know what I feel about the French language. I don't care. What's up, everybody? Hello in my chat, Robert, Tommy, Michael. I know Eric's in there. I'm sure Sundorment, Dashes, of course. So I'm noticing that this hand, these these three fingers were slightly chipping. And I go, wait a minute. Why is this chipping so early? It hasn't even been a week yet. And then I realized I use this hand the most because I'm right-handed. This is still going strong. Ain't nothing going on with these fingers right here. You know what I'm saying? So I am learning. And then I'm thinking like, okay, you may have to put like extra coat on the hand that you use. I'm very active with my hands. You know what I'm saying? Very active. Like, not to mention I'm also in the gym. So there's that. Those Frenchies don't like Black American Ebonics either. Oh, I don't care what they don't like, honey. They could love black people. I wouldn't give a damn. I would not like them. My screen is glitching. Okay. So anyway, do you use gloves when washing dishes? No. Actually, I don't use gloves for anything except when I'm dyeing my hair. Also, your nails. Also, do you use your nails to open things? I use tools to open stuff. Do I use my nails to open things? That's a very good question. I don't know. Oh, I need my background music. See, Alexi is not here to tell me to put my background. Yeah, I don't know if I'm not aware. That's a very good question. I'm gonna have to be self-aware if I use my nails to open things. So yeah, I don't know. Now I love giving my dog the scratchies. You know what I'm saying? He loves the scratchies. I go, who wants some scratchies? Who wants some scratchies? And he'll come and run. I say, go get some scratchies. Who got the scratchies? Oh, he just loves he loves that. But I don't think that's gonna like do something with my nails. So, hold on, let's see, where was I? Okay, there we go. So there's that. Okay. Okay, I had to turn on the film. The French love just to give up before anything starts. I stopped talking about the background music because Tree said that, yep, you're right. The mods will I'll figure it out or Alexi will tell me. I don't know where she at it. Oh, there she go. My chip, if I clean using harsh chemicals without gloves, so washing dishes will also do that. I don't do housework because we have a maid. Okay. But I don't, because I cook. And those of you who cook, you have to like wash the dishes as you go along. Because the worst thing you could do is like when you're like cooking and you got dishes on. So I don't, the maid doesn't do the dishes. Okay. So the maid just does everything except for the dishes. Sometimes washes the clothes, but not all the time. Yeah, sometimes. It depends. Depends on how I'm doing. But I mainly do the dishes because I'm cooking. And you know, saying you have to make sure that the kitchen is clean, and when you're cooking, you want to wash some things out as you go because you want to like remeasure stuff. So yeah, the dishwasher, because it's just him and I, it takes a long time to fill that dishwasher. You see what I'm saying? If there's like a family over, absolutely. But it's just he and I, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. I'm washing the dishes, you know. Yeah. I'm glad we're back to hating on Fresh and Fit. Listen, there was nothing to hate on, really. Oh, Ness, you got it! Yay! Girl, I got one like that at the house, girl. I was like, oh, I'm going to get this for her and her beau. So I'm glad you got it. Listen, I may be slow, but I don't forget. Did you bring Charleston White back this week? Did they bring? I don't know. If they did, they put him on Rumble. They didn't put him on. They didn't put him on. They didn't put him on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want you to think I forgot about you. Now, like it's like I'm like that. I keep stuff in the back of my mind and everything like that. And I'm like, I'll get to it and I get to it. And then it'll immediately like hit me and I go, okay, time to go get them gifts. So, but Lisa, it's not that like we stopped hating on Fresh and Fit. After like Daisy made Fresh look like the victim here, it was like, what else could we talk about? There was like nothing else to really talk about after that. Now there's some stuff to talk about. Because they have I was like, honey, we got Pearl. We got so many other people to clown. Like, they would have to do something. So I noticed, like, they have officially, this is not clickbait. This is not, being hyperbolic. This is literally, they have, and I'm going to show you how they have fallen off. Okay. They have officially fell off. So it's really, when I told you we have other people to talk about, and of course Nick Rekieta is going to be content for days, honey, weeks. We're gonna be like, we're gonna be eating good off of that. Nick Rekieta just disappointed me. I'll get to that in a minute. I got lots to talk about today. So there's that. I hope this doesn't get too long because I want to go to the gym. But this is a minimum 3 hour. This is a minimum of a 3 hour stream. So there's that. Listen, I want you all for the next hour. What time is it now? Okay, until midnight. All donations given will be given to Lily, because Lily is very invested in the Nick Rekieta. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Ben, you've been sending me stuff, but you can stop sending me stuff because like Lily is beating you to it. So Lily is like beating you to a whole bunch of stuff. So she's been giving me a lot of stuff. I had to go out and find some things because some of the like the paper, we'll get to it because I did get a copy of the arrest warrant or the probable cause warrant. It's so much drama going around there. Barnes, the lawyer, but I never liked that guy. And now, man, my sixth sense, my intuition is always good. If I don't like somebody or I don't take to you, you know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody in Mega, I know all the Trump supporters love themselves some Barnes. I never liked them. Even when, wasn't he, and even when he was dealing with Alex Jones, who else I don't like, I was like, I don't care. Okay, I said something about this man is just, it's not right. And I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that if it was discovered that he had CP on his computer. Anybody? God, man. You know what? Hold on. I got to say this because I'm going to forget. I am loyal, but I will not defend abuse to women and children. Now, everything else, if I know somebody, I'm just being very transparent. You guys should have saw how transparent I was and how my character is with the whole Daisy thing, right? When I found out that Daisy was indeed an escort, she had a pimp, she has, or maybe has, I don't know. It could be current. I was like, damn, this is bad. So what did I do? I stopped talking about her. I stopped defending her. I just said nothing. Now, of course, the window lickers of Fresh and Fit are like, you didn't say nothing about how she was doing. You didn't even make the correct threat to show that Fresh was supposed to be was right. And I'm like, I'm not white. I don't show mercy upon my enemies. That's the best thing about black people. We don't show mercies on our enemies. Why the hell would I do that? Oh my God. Stupid people. I'm supposed to tell the truth so my enemy can be redeemed. And that turned out how it turned out that way anyway in the end. Okay. But I didn't say nothing until my stuff was leaked, until my phone number was doxxed by Dookie the Don, aka Duke the Don. Once my stuff was leaked, all bets were off and I leaked everything. But until my stuff was leaked, I was, remember? Go back and look at the videos. I said, hey guys, there's a lot I know. There's a lot I know. Trust me, there's a lot I know. I can't say anything. I'm not going to say anything. When they let it out, I let it out. That's how I am. So I like Nick Rekieta. Well, I used to. And those of you who have been watching me on Twitter, you saw, and I'll show you, how I was like, before I found out that the children were being neglected and abused, I was like, yo, I feel sorry for Nick. I hope he recovers, blah, blah, blah. I understand that, he's going through something. I would love a redemption arc. When I read that report, and them kids were in the same clothes, they're not being washed. They're hungry. And that, I'm sorry, that's a trigger for me. Because I remember being hungry when I was a little child, okay? And I remember going to my neighbors, not my teacher, because at school, we had, if you're poor, you get free breakfast and you get free lunch. So that was the best thing I loved about going to school is I was fed. Okay, I was fed. But at night, with my mom, because we were latchkey kids, press 1 if you know what a latchkey kid is. So all the kids in my neighborhood were latchkey kids. And we ain't had no food at night. And so, I would complain to the neighbors, or I would just, ask the neighbors that, y'all guys on food? Oh, cool. Y'all know it. So I know how it is to ask other grown people to feed us. You know what I'm saying? To feed me. So that was a trigger when the children were complaining about being hungry, complaining about not being able to change clothes, and so we're gonna show you how people on the right don't care about kids. They just don't, and stuff like this reveal how they don't care about kids. This is another reason why I clown conservatives who really want to sit up here and tell women not to have an abortion. Okay. Conservatives don't care about the quality of life. They want a virtue signal about life. If a child, if a woman is born, would give birth, like if she was pregnant, and she can either give birth to a child that's guaranteed to go into slavery or go into the trafficking ring or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If she can prevent that, like say for instance, she's 3 or 4 months pregnant, I don't care, and she has an abortion, that prevents that from happening. Conservatives are like, oh, it doesn't matter. The child can suffer, it can be exploited, it can be abused, but as long as it stays alive, that's them. That's them. And these are conservatives who don't know how it is to go hungry, who doesn't know how it is to be abused, who doesn't know how it is to be neglected, who doesn't know how to be exploited, who doesn't know how it is to be SA'd and all this other stuff. They don't care. This is the reason why I will never let any of you all shame me for my beliefs in reference to abortion. Can't do that with me. Okay? And I'm sorry, but it's always Christians that want you to suffer. No, sorry, not always. Most Christians. Because, y'all got that masochistic thing going on in your religion anyway. So you all, like, no, don't kill. Let the baby suffer until it's not here no more. But don't have an abortion. Oh, my God. What? What? Wait. Okay. You don't care about the quality of life. You just want it to be. You want the person to. Okay. Then, I love when white women. I love when white people. Period. I love when white people Also, especially very white conservatives want to sit up here and virtue signal about abortion. And then we use like, okay, if Shaquina is pregnant by her baby daddy who's a drug dealer, and he dips out on her, and she can't do nothing but go to the streets. Sorry, she got to go and she lives in the hood. She's gonna have to get on welfare, which we had to pay for. So she's gonna have to have that child stay at her grandmama's house because her mom is on crack. The grandmama's too old, so the grandmama let the child run around and the streets raise the child. The child gets initiated into a gang, and one of the requirements of the child at the age of 12 getting his colors is to take you and your child out. You still gonna stop that abortion?
Boom! Headshot!
When you break it down to white people like that, who are not having enough kids. You got all these white folks who are not, their population is declining because they're not having kids. They don't want to have kids. But they complaining about the brown and the black folks having too much kids. I'm like, that don't make no sense. That made no sense. You can't have it both ways. You can't sit up here and complain about crime and start using FBI statistics and then get your lily white ass talking about, don't get an abortion, don't get an abortion, don't get an abortion. Shut up. Can't have it both ways. So that's what I said. I'm telling you as a right-winger, these people are helmet-wearing window lickers. That's all they do is virtue signal. They virtue signal on the left, they virtue signal on the right. They really don't care about abortion. They just want to act like they are morally superior to you because of Jesus. I'm saying to myself, right, okay. And you can see Barnes, all right? Barnes is like really okay with the condition of Nick's children. He doesn't care if they have not watched. Do you understand that's the most humiliating thing? And I want to say this too, and then we're going to get into the story. We're going to get this. Do you understand those children, the youngest is 6, the oldest is 16. Do you understand they all gonna need therapy? You understand this, right? Do you understand they all gonna need therapy? Because Nick and his crackhead wife have been fighting, have been doing all kinds of degenerate stuff in front of the kids, in the earshot of the kids. Him driving under the influence. They're watching their father wither away. You think that's not messing them up? And then finally, they get the police to come and intervene to save them from their parents. And here come these people talking about something. Well, you just don't know about the constitutional right. His constitutional rights. And that's what I'm saying. These are privileged people. Privileged people who don't know how it is to suffer. Privileged people who had decent parents. And if you had a decent parent or parents, God bless you. Good for you. Many of us can't say that. So when we see that children are the kids are neglected and abused, that's when we're like, okay, all bets are off. So now I hate Nick. Nick is not taking any accountability. He doesn't show any remorse. And it looks like it's everybody his fault, but you know, it's the government fault, it's the cops' fault, it's the preacher's fault, but no accountability whatsoever. Okay. So there's that. And these people are just evil. They're just absolutely evil. So there's that. Nick is now saying that the nanny that used to work for them told the new couple she works for that they told it doesn't matter who told who. You know what? Just remove the drugs, remove the condition of the house, remove and how Nick was high as a kite on his own stream, choking the chicken with powder on his nose, which is cocaine. Forget all that. The kids complained about stinking, smelling. The kids complain about not eating. I don't care about any of this stuff. You're trying to say that your kids are liars? You're trying to say that your children are liars? Forget everything else in that arrest affidavit. You're saying that the children that complained to not only Aaron, the other guy that they were boinking with, that they were swinging with, they're complaining to the male swinger of their group. And they're complaining to their teachers. And they're complaining to, it was somebody else they come, and Nick's wife's sister. They complained to her too. So we're just going to ignore the children complaining? So you have all these people that the children has says, help me, help. I'm hungry. I stink. I need some new clothes. I'm being teased. Kids don't want to play with me. They're calling me a skunk. They're calling me all these names. We don't want to listen to the children? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I don't care what everybody else is saying and what Nick is saying, whatever. That means nothing. No one is addressing the elephant, the huge elephant in the room. What about the testimony from the kids? Z, I was thinking about you, girl. I was going to send you a DM. I was like, girl, how you doing? What's going on over there? They're lucky the kids haven't been taken by defects from complaints if they're even sent to school, because a lot of times teachers will report children if they say the children are not with them. Simply Spice, the kids are not with them. The kids are not in that house. The kids are with family members. Now, which family members, I don't know, but those kids are not in that. No, that doesn't happen like that. Kids, they're not gonna get them kids back for a while. They are in, Nick and his crackhead wife are in that house by themselves. Those kids are not with them right now. So, and I'm glad. So there's not, no, they're not gonna, and I hope they don't get, listen, I'm sorry, and I'm just going to say this. It's going to take them 5 years to recover completely before I would trust them with kids. And by the time when that happens, the 16-year-old would be of age to basically oversee the children from then on out, because the youngest would be what, 11 by then. So no, it's going to. They should not get those kids anytime soon. It should take them 5 years. 5 years of being so. Well, first of all, the court case is going to be what, 2 years? So the court case is going to what? Because Nick is not going to plead guilty or he's not going to plead guilty, and he's not going to have a plea bargain or whatever. He's going to fight it to the very end because he's a narcissist, sociopath, all those things. Okay. Not fair to the oldest. Doesn't matter what fair. When you're the oldest, you're gonna take the responsibility. It's not fair for what they're doing to the oldest, but the oldest is going to take the role of the parents. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the oldest always are, unless the oldest has got some issues and they despise their siblings. But no, the oldest will take responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's normally what the oldest will do. But I don't think it'll ever come to that because they got the grandparents and the sister and all these other people. So, well, I was going to make a point. Oh God, it just slipped me. So, so 5, like they should have, so after the 2 years, if he's found guilty, he's gonna, cause if he's representing himself, if Nick represent himself and Nick plead not guilty to all charges, Nick will be found guilty and Nick will serve time in jail. That is guaranteed. Cause the judge that oversees his civil case, she's not going to recuse herself to not see the criminal case. She's going to be right there. She's going to be right there to look at all the evidence. And you know they're going to show her the video of him being drunk, talking about how her vajayjay spits out liquor or some stuff like that. Whatever the stuff he said some foul. He said some foul stuff about her. Oh no, he gonna do time. She gonna do time too. The silly wife. And so when they get out, then they're gonna be on parole or probation. I don't know which one they probably be on. And they have supervised visitation of the children. And I don't think, and it's going to take a while for them to, if they try to fight to get the children back, it's going to take several years. So, the children, they're better now, especially. But the thing about it is that they all those kids are going to need psychological counseling for the damage that those two have done. No, they will. Ivan, I'll put money on it. $50. Hold on, you didn't hear what I said. I'll put money on that. If Nick represent himself, because you didn't hear what I said. Apparently, you don't know the court system. If Nick represent himself and the judge that's overseeing the civil case, do you understand that the judge that's overseeing his civil case is also assigned to his criminal case? And that Nick straight up talk mad caca about her while he was drunk and high. And do you understand that there's overwhelming evidence to prove that he is guilty and he's going to represent himself and say he's not guilty? He will do time. He will do time. How much time? He will do time. You don't know about the court system, honey. You're talking to somebody who's a former law enforcement officer. I'm telling you. You're not looking at everything I said. You're just looking at the fact that, this is his first time. I do understand in today's court, jail is mainly reserved for violent. You're wrong. That's just a lie. Okay? That's just wrong. Okay? You don't even know. And the reason why I know you're wrong, because you don't even understand all of the charges. And also you're just lying because people who actually have drugs around kids and neglect kids, they go to jail. Do you understand how much 25 grams? No, it was 26.6 grams of cocaine. Everybody that goes to jail a lot of people go to jail does have nothing to do with violence and manslaughter. Where you get that from? You talking about so drug dealers who have the intention to sell, they don't go to jail? People, hold on, Ivan. People who steal money from the elderly and all that other stuff, they don't go to jail. Let me see. What kind of crime what kind of non-violent crime could I Google right now to prove somebody went to jail? Hold on. Embezzlement. Let me see. Hold on. Thank you, Trax. Yeah, exactly. Men are in jail for child support. Hold on, but hold on. Let me see. Hold on a second. Woman sentence for embezzlement. What in the hell is this? Okay, 11 years. Wow, that's bad. Okay, and is this the same woman? Okay. Oh, look at this. Afternoon briefing. Man who sued woman over social media post sentenced to jail. A Chicago area man who made a national media splash when he filed a lawsuit against dozens of women who allegedly badmouthed him on a tell-all Facebook dating page was sentenced to a year in federal penitentiary for tax fraud. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not listen to a man like Ivan, okay? I'm gonna put you on blast. Don't you ever question me, okay? Okay? You don't know what you're talking about. You're a man, okay? You're a man. You're a man.
Headshot.
Only people who get violent in Manitoba to go to jail. Woo! I love being right. I love being right. It doesn't matter if it's ridiculous. You're wrong. You're wrong. We proved you wrong. By the way, Trax is the one who brought up child support. I didn't bring up child support. You the one said, don't nobody go to jail unless it's for violence or manslaughter. That's what you said. You're wrong. You were proven wrong. Trax brought up the daggone child support. I brought up white collar crimes or non-violent crimes, fraud, embezzlement, and now we just realized somebody went to jail for tax fraud. Okay, sometimes y'all men need to shut up and go sit in the back of the bus because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. So, as I was saying, he will serve time. How much time? I don't know. That's the part I don't know, but he will under those circumstances. So the only way he might not serve time is unless he gets a lawyer and he plea bargains and he takes a plea bargain. Okay. I agree 26.6 is a lot adult. You mean a lot of snow. I haven't been able to watch everything on Nick's case. I've been very sick. I don't care if you've been sick. You should not insert yourself confidently against my position when you don't know all the facts. You were confident in saying, nobody gonna go to jail. He's not gonna serve no time. Because only people with violence and manslaughter. That's what you said. And I'm gonna throw it in your face. because I'm teaching you how to treat me. Don't you ever do that again. I will clown you. Care about you being sick. You sick. If you sick, be quiet. When I'm sick, which is rare, I shut up. I don't talk much. I listen and I eat my food. Don't forget, Nick is Nick is on the wrong team in activist country with all kinds of evidence. MFers should be bargaining for a plea. That's what I'm saying. He's not. He's so arrogant, dude. He's so arrogant. That's what I'm saying. You're going to represent yourself. You're going to represent yourself in a case where it's like a slam dunk to find you guilty, and you're not going to at least get a lawyer and then at least, you know, the judge that's going against you right now, you done talk smack about her. Yeah. He will, trust me. I never seen, you want to know something too? I'm so disappointed that this goes to show you can see the bad lawyers from the good lawyers. I'll take the heat on that one. We'll watch and see. He did take a speedy trial. He is arrogant. I mean, everybody deserves a speedy trial. That's part of the constitutional right. And he's very arrogant. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that, Ivan. If his wife is smart, she'll take a plea deal and divorce him. Here's the deal. I don't think she can divorce him. Hear me out. I'm going to show you pictures of what his wife looks like. That girl is a walking skeleton. Neither one of them have checked themselves into rehab. And in my opinion, it looks like that the only thing that's going to get them clean is if they fail their, wait a minute, hold on. I just found out they may not take a blood test. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, no. I think we got information that they don't have to take a drug test. We'll get to it. So, we'll get to that. When you're a junkie like she is, you don't separate yourself from your supplier. Okay. She doesn't want any recovery. Where's the evidence that she wants to get clean? I don't see any evidence that she wants to get clean. That woman is too far gone. So, and understand this, she doesn't have the kids there with her. So there's that guilt there. There's the shame. There is not abandonment, but loneliness. And because a lot of times people who use drugs don't know how to take care of their emotions naturally, so they turn to drugs or alcohol. Nick didn't post bail for Kayla. She still needs to follow. Okay. So maybe she will fail the drug test and she will get detox when she goes into jail. You know? So we'll see. This is going to be very interesting, honey. This is something we're going to be talking about for weeks, maybe months. Okay, let's get into it, though. Oh, and that, by the way, guys, that $5, how many people donated so far? That $5 is going to Lily. I told you guys for the next until midnight. All the money that's donated will go to Lily for her efforts in helping me get this together. All right. So let's start off with some. Hold on. Let's start off first. We're gonna start off with some. Charge it. Let's start off with my Twitter, of course. Yeah, I know how that is. So, did I talk about this? I feel it. Did I talk about how women, talk about how they want to be the lady in the sheets, but the lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. And I said, are you willing to, I talked about this on the show already. Okay. 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 Now, I want to also talk about this too. I am really getting tired of, once again, let's talk about the hypocrisy of Christians. This is Gabby Hanna. Gabby Hanna is a piece of work. However, I haven't heard from Gabby Hanna in a long time. Okay, thank you. $10 for Lily. So we up at the 15 mark. Okay. Thank you, Katie. So did you guys hear this? So listen to this. I'm gonna let it play, but let me say something about this too, right? I love how Christians don't go after Isabella Riley Moody. Well, most Christians. I don't actually, to this day, I don't see Christians going after her. I see them talking behind her back or whatever, but I don't see them going after her, right? They'll go after her. They go, and no, they won't go after her and say, well, she got baptized. You don't know. You got to understand that, people get a second chance in front of the Lord. Now, I told you guys, not that Nyla deleted her OF page, I'm willing to give her a second chance. Cause I was like, as long as that OF page is up, girl, you a scammer. You doing a con game, right? So my thing is that if she says she's a Christian and she is living the Christian life, because I haven't seen anything otherwise. By the way, I'm not a fan. I don't follow her because she's not my cup of tea. But I'm saying to myself, how come y'all can say that she ain't a Christian, but Isabella Riley Moody is one? Y'all gonna give Nala a chance, but Gabby don't get a chance? So you see the hypocrisy I'm seeing with everybody? So yes, Gabby has done some bad things in the past. But I thought that was y'all brand, that if you come to Jesus and get baptized in the blood, that you get a second chance, huh? So that doesn't apply to her. This is why your religion is not being taken seriously. Don't get me wrong, you ain't the only ones, okay? But it's like, you guys are such hypocrites. But here's the deal. Even if she was, she's reading from your book. She's reading from your book. So you're telling me that the words that she's reading from your book are a bunch of lies? Please tell me that's what you're saying. Please tell me that the words, that the scriptures that she's reading from your Bible are absolutely lies. Are we playing that game? All right, let's just listen to. She's reading from your book. So you guys talking on, I can't trust no Gabby. She did, she did. But she's reading from your book. She's literally reading from your book. So which one is it? She's a liar because the Bible is full of lies, or she's someone you don't forgive because Christians don't do the forgiveness thing, and you don't give a chance to basically have people to prove that they are living Christ-like. Everybody who had a problem with what she said show me where she lied. Show me where she lied in this video. And they couldn't. I said, okay, you're right. You can't. Y'all gonna look at that. Now, don't get me wrong. I know grifters. I know some, but my thing is I'm listening to the words that she's reading from the Bible. That's the reason why I took this clip. Because I'm saying to myself, you all shaming women for being single? I don't like that. I don't like that. How come? And another thing I asked, I said, when did Gabby do something that wasn't Christ-like ever since she gave herself to the Lord? Ever since she has been born again, what has she done that is of damnation or of judgment? Like, show me what she has done that made you all realize that she's still not a Christian or whatever. Nobody could tell me anything. They couldn't tell me nothing. Now, see, when I call somebody a fake Christian like Candace Owens, I can tell you the very things that they have done to show you that they're not a Christian. I can list them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can list them all. Same thing with Isabella Raleigh Moody. I can show you and list the things that they have said and done to prove that they are not a Christian. You all cannot do that with Gabby Hanna. Why is that? I really want to understand why. Because if I say somebody's a fake Christian, I can back that up. I can back it up with the things they have done. Okay? It's more than her just marrying a gay man. She's supporting Andrew Tate. She lied and victimized a woman who has been SA'd and trafficked when she was a child, when she was a minor, not a child, when she was a minor. She doxed this woman, she vilified her, and straight up lied on behalf of the Tates. If you want to see the receipts, go to Milk Bar TV, honey. She supports the NAZIs. She's very anti-Semitic. How is that? How can you be anti-Semitic and a Christian is beyond me, but okay. I do believe Jesus was Jewish. So I'm just saying, when I accuse somebody of being a fake Christian, I can back it up. I can back it up. Nobody can tell me what Gabby has done. So that makes y'all hypocrites. All right, so listen to what she says. By the way, I don't really care about this whole thing about this guy, and I really ignored it. This football player who went to a Catholic school and said, oh, the woman's purpose in life, my wife was nothing until she became a mother and I don't care. Honey, if your life revolves or your existence revolve around a man, then that's your purpose in life. Then you are called Becky the Builder or a doormat. Women are meant to be this, okay? That's what your purpose is. I don't care. Just like there's some men's purpose to be a doormat to a woman. I'm just not one. All right, here we go.
The toxic Christian talking point that it is a woman's vocation to be a wife and mother and a husband's vocation to be a husband and a father is simply not biblical, and it is not. Chat.
Hold on. Who's the India? Thank you so much. Okay, let me add that to Lily's fund. That's $5. Thank you so much.
Christian. This is what the Bible actually says to the unmarried. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 8. I say to the unmarried and to the widows, it is good for them to remain as I am. But if they do not have self-control, they should marry, since it is better to marry than to burn with desire. The Apostle Paul, the guy who wrote the majority of the New Testament, he believes that being single is a gift. He expands in verse 32. He says, I want you to be without concerns. The unmarried man is concerned about the things of the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But the married man is concerned about the things of the world, how he may please his wife, and his interests are divided. The unmarried woman is concerned about the things of the Lord, so that she may be holy in body and in spirit. But the married woman is concerned about things of the world, how she may please her husband. I am saying this for your own benefit, not to put a restraint on you, but to promote what is proper, and so that you may be devoted to the Lord without distraction. Verse 38, so then, he who marries his fiancée does well, but he who does not marry will do better. Verse 39, a wife is bound as long as her husband is living, but if her husband dies, she is free to be married to anyone she wants, only in the Lord. But she is happier if she remains, as she is, in my opinion, single. Non-Christians, you have a right to be upset about this statement. The way I feel about it is he was speaking as a Catholic to a Catholic university about Catholic values. As a Christian, what I'm upset about from Catholics and Christians alike is the way that Christians speak to single women and men, making them believe that their job on earth, their vocation is to be a wife, a mother, a husband, a father. That is simply just not the truth.
Now, how is that a problem? That's what I'm saying. All of y'all got a problem with Gabby? Show me where the lie is. Show me where the lie is. Where's the lie? So in the Bible, it says your entire existence as a woman is to have babies and be a wife? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm thinking like she's like reading straight from the Bible.
Our purpose here on earth is to serve the Lord. And for everybody, that may not look like getting married and having children. Period. And as a college-educated, successful, career-driven woman who I'm open to whatever God has for me. Straight up. If something comes along and it's like, this is your husband, and I feel called in that moment to get married and have kids, great, but I am not looking for it. Because that is not God's purpose for my life. Obviously, God is literally sovereign. If I was meant to be married right now, I would be married. And until then, if that happens, I'm having a great time, dude. And it's okay. It is okay to be single in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s. It is okay to die single. Not everybody feels called to be a wife and a mother for a billion different factors. Maybe mental health, maybe physical health, maybe because you just feel so passionate about traveling and spreading the gospel. Maybe you're one of the women who's supposed to take care of the sick or the children or the orphans.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, and I was really shocked that people got something. And every time I would come and say to you Christians, because you know me, I'm not religious. I'm not. So I was like, well, where was the lie in what she said? Well, she's just a no. I don't care about what you think she is or you calling her a grifter. Show me what part of this video did she lie? Nobody could tell me. No one could tell me. So everything she said here is factual, okay? But okay, you just don't believe her. That's what I'm saying. You guys are just as worse as the red pillars when you want to sit up here and just ignore this message of her, because I'm not being guilt by some book written by a man. I've always said this is that women are spiritual, men are religious. Women go by the laws of physics, the laws of nature, okay? That's what we go, natural laws. Men go by rules. You can't eat this, you can't do that, you can't kill, you can't like that's the difference between the two. And I think this is the reason why I keep saying over and over again, one of the favorite religions, if you want to call it that, was paganism. I really enjoyed that because it wasn't something like, oh, you can't eat this, can't do that, can't do this, all these rules. All right, instead of just being one with the nature and with universe, understand understand the yin and the yang, the masculine, feminine, you know what I'm saying? What was it? The fire, the earth, wind, and the fire and the wood, these things that I enjoyed it. Ooh-wee, I got a super chat. Hold up, let me add that to there. $10. Okay, Ivan. God said himself, not everyone will marry. She is right. But God's plan is for us to not be alone. He designed men and women to marry. Nothing wrong with being single, putting God first. Yeah, but being alone does not mean you're alone. You can be with a group of women as a sisterhood and not be alone. And men, you could be like with your family and or your extended family or your brother or your best friend or whatever and not be alone. You know what I'm saying? All y'all think that being alone means that you are leaving alone. Like being alone does not, being with someone does not mean you got to be married to that person. I meant alone as far as marriage. There are people who are married that still feel alone. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of women being shamed for being single. And I'm going to start advocating on behalf of them because I'm telling you that I enjoyed being single before I got married. And I think that's the reason why I'm happily married is because I was happily single. When you get to a point where you listen to me, oh my God, I don't know how else to put it this way, but listen, when I was single, I enjoyed my own company. When I was single, I enjoyed the things that I was doing for myself, by myself. I did not have a problem being alone. So when men came in my life, I was like, okay, listen, I am so happy. I am not going to bring stress in my life. You are going to have to convince me that it is a good idea to bring you into my life. Okay? It has to be, my life should not decline by bringing you into my life. It should improve. I shouldn't be all stressed out. I shouldn't be all worried. I shouldn't be angry. I shouldn't be depressed. I shouldn't be any of that. I could do bad by myself. So this is why I'm saying women and men need to take the time to enjoy your own company, and then you will attract someone that will complement those feelings. But I'm not going to put up with you all shaming women for being single. This is the only reason I got this video. I said, I wish more Christians spoke like this instead of trying to shame single women into marriage. You got unga bungas like Andrew and Rachel. I got 5 kids by 3 baby daddy, Wilson. You got Chase, Mr. Homan. This man done went through his whole phase, and now all of a sudden he want to tell women that they need to be celibate. What? And you got all these other groypers and everybody else from the Crisis King cult going to tell women how, you're going to grow old and be miserable. Statistically, that is not factual. The statistics even say that's the wrong answer. So you got all these lonely people who are angry, especially the men on the internet, who are trying to shame women into marriage when they can't even be alone by themselves. They got to get their own stuff together. Okay? So there's that. I just clarified it. Please, you clarified what, Ivan? Hold on. Did you say something else? What the hell? Okay. Hold on a second. Matthew, but Jesus said, not everyone is mature enough to live a married life. It requires a certain aptitude and grace. Marriage isn't for everyone. Verse 12, some from birth seemingly never give marriage a thought. Others never get asked or accepted. And some decided not to get married for the kingdom reason. But if you are capable of growing into largeness of marriage, do it. Why did I have to read that? You know I'm a heathen, right? Christians, go read what Ivan typed. Okay. Marriage conversation comes into play because sex outside of marriage is biblical sin. Hence why everyone wants to get married sometimes for the wrong reason. The marriage conversation, sex outside of marriage, well, if you don't get married, you don't have to worry about that. Bam!
Boom! Headshot!
Don't get married. Then you don't have to worry about having sex outside of marriage. Oh God, I'm sorry, you just set yourself up for that one. Like, yeah, people don't want to have sex outside of marriage. It's a sin. Okay, then don't get married. Have all the sex you want. That way you don't have to commit adultery. All right. So now let's move on. Honey, let me show you. Shaming works. Somebody got some veneers. Somebody got some veneers. Now let me tell y'all something. Y'all want to sit up here and say that bullying doesn't work? Bullying works great. Okay, this chick went and got some new teethus. She got some new teethus. All right, we've been clowning her. I know I have. I've been taking it. I got so many pictures of her with her yuck mouth. They call me yuck mouth cause it don't brush. Oh, like my teeth like that. They call me yuck mouth cause it don't brush. Yeah, her. Yeah, TJ said she got that. She look like a big old bubble gum. Hubba bubble. Do they still make that? Do they still sell Hubba Bubba? Hold on a second. Do they still sell Hubba Bubba gum? Jeez, that's so. Oh, let's see. Hubba Bubba gum. Do they still sell that? They still sell Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba, baby. Hubba Bubba gum, baby. Big old Hubba Bubba. This is what she look like, a big old thing of Hubba Bubba. Anyway, I said, look, the self-hating misogynistic pigtress, okay, oink oink, got new teeth. See, folks, shaming works. Okay. Her grill is like a cross between a horse and a toddler. Oh God, you got that right, dude. Like, dude. All right, you got yourself some new teeth.
Ooh-wee, I got a super
The
chat.
second her husband said he didn't find her attractive anymore and spent all his time debating OnlyFans women's online, she said the portion. Yeah, she feels inadequate. Okay. I do believe he rated her sub 5 or something like that. I was like, dude. He said looks don't matter to him. Okay? Looks don't matter to him. Listen, guys, I'm going to tell y'all something. Veneers is something I could, the stuff that they got to do to your mouth, the stuff that they got to do to your real teeth to put those things on. So they more likely pulled the teeth coming out of here and shaved all this down. No way. Andrew said Rachel is a man in a woman's body. He sure did do that. He sure did say that, Lily. He sure did. He said that she is a woman in a man's body. So, yeah, I have them. They have to. Oh, Mackenzie, you got these things. Oh, girl, poor thing. Oh. No, dentures are for old people. They don't do dentures anymore. That's what I heard. That they don't do dentures anymore. Who was that told me? Yeah, JS told me that. I think. Dude, I would not do that to my teeth. I have dentures. Where did you get them, that shizzle? My grandmother just got some. Your grandma. Wait a minute, I was told that they don't do dentures anymore. 2018. Yeah, it's 2024. Okay. Your grandmama-in-law. Yeah, I told you they don't do anymore. I was told like they don't do them anymore now. I work in assistant living for all ages. Yes, they.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
Kevin! Okay, let me put that here. All right. Kevin, thank you so much. Actually, so good. Hey, tree, flowers. I recently saw a video of Isabella Moody and her 12-year-old husband, and I can confidently say that marriage is not going to last. Yeah, I don't know. The reason why, hold on. Hear me out. The reason why I think that marriage is going to last for a while, hear me out now, is because that boy lost his virginity to Isabella. Isabella came well seasoned when she got Josiah. Okay. Oh, Bluebell, thank you for telling me this ad. And because she came in well seasoned, you know she whipped it on that boy. Okay. So he has been, what do you call it? He has parabonded with her. When an older woman, I'm not saying an old woman, when an older woman takes the virginity of a younger male, especially in his teens, okay, and he was a teenager when she took his virginity, that boy is attached. So he's bonded with her. He parabond with her. She's not parabond with him. She parabond with, because there is some truth to the more sexual partners you have, the less you're able to pair bond. But I also say that, don't let these guys skeet in you, and that will definitely prevent the pair bond. I don't understand the purpose of pair bonding. It's something that men want more than women. Because men are so obsessed. She must love me and only me. She must not want somebody else. Now he gonna go and stalk any woman he want, but he want you loyal and faithful and always obedient.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
So the kid, on top of that, is the reason why I think that he's gonna stick around. Okay. Kevin said, I'm saying it's not going to last, but because of her. No. Hear me out. Who initiate the most divorces? Do, 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 do. She ain't going nowhere. She would have to initiate divorce. He's not going to initiate anything. Because men don't normally initiate divorces, okay? He's young and dumb. He's full of guilt. He has a baby daughter with the head of a watermelon. He's pair bond with her. He ain't going nowhere. He will stay miserable as long as he wants. She's not going anywhere because she doesn't have her family to fall back on. She only has his family. Those two live with Josiah's family, not Isabella's family. Okay, Isabella's family cut her loose. They cut her off.
Hey, where are the white women at?
For Lily, Tulip.
All right, Nina. Okay, $25. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. All righty. I'll add 5 more minutes, guys, and then after that, we'll cut it off. I said at midnight, but we'll do it. Thank you so much, Nina, on behalf of Lily. So y'all see where I'm going with this? It's like he is not in a position where he can divorce her. They both, like she's not going to go anywhere. She has no place to go. He also don't work, so he doesn't work. Where's she going to go with a baby or a child and then what? Have to support herself? The family, Josiah family, keep them fed, got them a roof over their head because they live with his brother. They're just not going to go nowhere. They're not in a position to go anywhere. See, if Josiah was like working a regular job or has some money coming in, then yeah, I mean, she probably leave and, having paid child support and she get to play like what, I don't know. They're both in a very bad situation where money is an issue and they are living with with his family help. They're not in a situation where he can go or she can go. So what? You know what I'm saying? Remember, men don't initiate divorce. He's already pair bond. He's already PW'd. He ain't gonna do nothing. Also, he's gonna be very attached to his daughter. Men are very attached to their daughters, although they want sons. All right, but the sons are always attached to their moms. In this case, she got a daughter, and I always said that she's gonna compete with her daughter because her daughter's gonna be the apple of her dad's eye. Honey, they're gonna be together for a good 10 years. Easily. Okay. All right, let's move from yuck mouth. All right, I think we can, hold on a second. Do I got something else I want to say here?
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
Okay. Kevin, another $5. Thank you so much. So they are Trailer Park Family. Ooh, yes, Lord, honey.
Boom, headshot.
And then some. You have no idea. All right. You have no idea. All right. So listen, guys. Okay, after this, then we can get into the fresh and fit stuff. So I want to talk about this really quick. And there's another one I met. Oh, yeah. All of this is. Oh. Okay, two more things I want to talk about. So I said, ladies, stop depending upon men to protect you from other men. So I have these men that I've been blocking because I know I love to block. It's a very sadistic thing to do. And these men are throwing these threats like, yeah, go ahead and act that way and don't ask us to protect you. I was like, I never have, never will. I am so tired of these guys. Like, oh yeah, you don't need us, but then don't ask us to protect you. That's a threat, ladies. Y'all better recognize a threat when you hear one. So I said, ladies, stop depending on these men to protect you from other men. You know what I'm saying? Stay strapped, keep your head on the swivel, and visit your local gun range monthly. Also, travel impacts. These are for you women who are in the city. Living just enough for the city, yeah, living. Also, travel impacts. Women who travel in groups are safer than those who travel alone. Oh, and one more thing. Choose the bear.
Boom, headshot.
I haven't said to choose the bear in a while, right? And I had this picture. Isn't it beautiful? I had this picture on this computer. This one. This computer right here. I had this computer right here. And this man right here, where you go? Look at him. God, this meme is just annoying now. Look at him. God, this meme is just annoying now. Okay. Then I was like, y'all know me. Uh-oh. Get ready for more I Choose the Bear memes.
Boom, headshot.
It's like men are such masochists. Don't you know? Or maybe he doesn't know me. I blocked him, so I don't care. Like I'm always looking for a reason to block guys, right? Don't people know that when you tell me not to do something, I'm going to just double, triple, quadruple down? Do they not get that by now? What's up, chat? Kafer, what are you? Okay, Kafer. Kafer, are you a man? Kafer says you're not safer with a bear than a man. Are you a man? Are you a man, Kafer? Poor guy didn't know what happened. Show didn't know. Show didn't know. He had no idea. Oh, is that what y'all saying? Grizzle? Huh, I'm waiting for Kafer. Yes, this whole bear thing is dumb. The bear is wild animal that will kill you without a ban. And so will you, because you're a man and you need to get the hell out of my community. Idiot. Why you men join my stuff? Now, you're permaban. Unsub. Listen to this. Look at this. So, for the stupid men like Kafer who think that it's wise for a woman to choose a man over a bear, this is what I said to some chick, because she tried to play that game with me too. She said, I can't choose the bear, not after what happened to Grizzly Man and his girlfriend. And I said, I agree. Women like you should choose the man.
Boom, headshot.
See, Kafer wants you women to choose him so he can do this to you. Okay? What was that noise? Oh. Hold on, Ben. I'm going to read you in a minute. That's the reason why he wants you to choose him and the men. Any man that got a problem with that, I don't want you in my community. Why do you bugaboos keep joining my community? You're not wanted here. You understand? Like, what's going on? This is a pro-woman space. This is a, thank you, HUR. This is a pro-woman space. Okay. If they're furries, that's really suspicious. If it's white women, they're really. Oh my God! Here go another guy. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not reading this correct. I'm reading this correctly. See, what I don't understand is what people choosing the bear for in this case. If they're furries, that's really suspicious. If it's white women, they're already after the dogs. So, oh, this is another one? Oh my God, I love when these guys reveal themselves to me, dude. Holy smokes. Is there any other man here who hates the... No, Kevin, don't, it's not, no. You're welcome here. You're not, hold on a second. Is he trying to bring the berry bush in? I don't know. Who else in here has a problem? Who else in here has a problem with the bear?
I got a super chat.
Thanks, Kofi. Thank you so much. Tree, I DM'd you some videos you might like on TikTok in case you wanna fix that. Oh, when did you email me? Guys, do not take what I'm saying offensively. You know I am a I like to trigger everybody. Hold on. I'm going through my chat. Okay. Is there any men here? Okay, I want any man who has a problem with the bear meme, please speak up. Even if you see this after the stream is over, any man who has a problem with the bear meme here, please speak up now. And even in the comment section, I want you to make yourself heard. I want you to reveal yourself. So anyway, so this is what I said right here, right? So, and then we had a good conversation too. She said, yeah, if that's the case, I think I will keep myself isolated. Don't want my dad to end up as lost media. And I said, well, that's not how the hypothetical goes. You have to choose either the man or the bear. If you can't choose one, then don't engage with it. Now, here is something. I am mean. Y'all want to see how mean I am? Do y'all want to see how I'm not mean to her? I'm not mean to her. It's just that I'm saying, like, dude, I am mean. So this is what she said. She said, wait, I am curious to know from something similar. What do you think of the counter question of the bear versus man, where men are asked if they would rather talk to their, I think she meant to say talk their feelings, talk about their feelings with a woman or a tree? So there's a meme. It didn't go well because all the women like, yeah, go to the tree. Okay. Now, of course I said the tree too, but I also went a little edgy with it. So she asked me, what do I think about the meme about men? Who men should rather talk to with their feelings with? Should they talk with a tree or a woman? And the reason why the meme didn't take off because most women, like 99%, 98% of women say, yeah, tree, go talk to the tree. This is what I said. I said, they should always pick the tree. However, when they pick the tree, they must leave their rope at home.
Boom! Headshot!
Oh! Oh! Dang! Dang! I said, and she liked it, by the way. She liked me when I said she liked it. She liked it. I said, dude, like, this is so silly. It's so silly when, hold on. Guys, and I'm being honest when I say this to you, okay? Okay. You guys do not understand that when women find a way to trigger you, we're going to keep doing it. You guys understand that, right? You guys understand that when a woman finds something that really triggers you, she's going to keep staying on it because, well, that's what we do. Is it not? Isn't it not something we do? We're very petty like that. Okay? And we understand that this is getting your goat. When you all stop reacting to it is when we stop doing it. And the whole like, oh, we're gonna do a counter offer. So this is the second meme they try to do to counter what is this counter combat the whole bear meme, because the bear meme really pisses them off. So they did the whole who would you rather drive? What was the thing about the drive? Who would you rather drive you home or something like that? Guys, what was that? What was that scenario with the driving? Because that was the first one they did. They said, who would you rather? Oh gosh, I sure forgot. That's just how much it don't mean nothing to us. But it was something to the fact about who would you rather ride in a car with? A woman driver or did they say the bear driver? But no. We know it was a woman driver. Who would you rather be stuck in a car with, a woman or a bear? And it was so stupid. I was like, choose the bear, choose the bear, choose the bear. Like, it doesn't bother us. Then they come out with the whole, who would you rather talk your feelings with, the tree or a woman? Like, women were on cold. Like, choose the tree. If you think that's bad, counter, you should see the single mom dude that went viral asking if men would choose a bear or a single mom. A bear over a single mom. I hope they choose the bear. Listen, listen, guys, I'm giving you the cheat code. I'm giving you the cheat code, okay? I'm giving you the cheat code. When you guys came up, when men came up with the drizzle, yeah, you had a couple of pick-me's and upset women who are low self-esteem that got mad. But the rest of us, for the majority part, we loved that drizzle soft guy era. We were all for it. And guess what? It died down, didn't it? You don't even see them do the drizzle anymore, do you? Because what happened? You had some of us who were saying, oh, we like the drizzle because at least you guys got something for Becky the Builder and pick Misha to go for, or they can go for you. Okay, remember that? We was trying to set up NPC up with the drizzle guy. We were like, hey, yeah, we can match y'all up, the Pick Mishas and the Barbara the Builders and the Peggy Piggy Bank. We can match y'all up with the drizzle people. And then you had some women that was like, woo, I'm so glad y'all got the drizzle so I can see you brokies for who you are. So it backfired on them. And now they don't even talk about drizzle anymore. Because when women find out that something that they did makes men mad, they just keep digging it in, putting salt in the wounds. And I keep telling men, what did I say, men? Stop arguing with women. How is this any different? Like, seriously, stop arguing with women. Stop arguing with women. Because women enjoy you arguing with us. And when we find out that the whole bear versus man pisses you off, you think we're gonna stop doing it? I want the guys to just hear me out. Some of y'all gonna be so immature, it's gonna go on one ear and out the other. I'm giving you the cheat code. I tell women to be unbothered all the time. That should also apply to you. It should not irritate you. It should not anger you that we are saying, oh, I'm gonna choose the bear. I'm gonna choose the bear. Like, why are you mad? As a black woman, I have never, ever, ever, ever got mad that black men said, I don't want no black woman. I only want white women. I never got mad at that. Never, ever. Not once. When you have self-esteem, and this goes for everybody, men and women, who would you rather drive the car with, a woman or a bear? Okay, thank you, Alexi. So I'm sorry for just now reading that. When a woman has high self-esteem, and this is a test that also you women, if you get bent out of shape because a man decides that he'd rather pick one thing or the other, or he'd rather be with a young woman like 19 versus a woman in her 30s, and he's in his early 30s. Like, why? Why would you get mad at that? He ain't for you. You don't want that. You're glad when people reveal themselves. But to sit up here as men, and we as women want to find a way to get back at you all or to anger you, and this whole bear thing really angers you all. And I promise you, if I catch anybody, any male, you're not supposed to be here, by the way. If I catch any male that have a problem with this scenario that you got to pop off, you are my enemy and I will get rid of you. I'm telling you, this has always been the best vetting thing that I have seen thus far. I have never seen a better vetting to get rid of these dusty, unhinged, SA supporting men out of the community. But also to get rid of these pick-me-shas and the Barbara the Builders too. If it irritates the men so much, it shows that there is something, these men are very insecure. But that's why I say, that's why I get rid of them. I'm like, you're not supposed to be here. You men don't belong here. So I want them out. And I'm glad that when they reveal themselves. So did they do these little small little tit for tat things all the time? The men that are here are those who love women, support women. They are not trying to subjugate us and enslave us. They're not here to show how, all right, if you don't have me here, who gonna protect you? They don't do that. And that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how any man who have a problem, first of all, this is a channel ran by a woman. What y'all thought? I was one of these pearls? I'm not no black pearl. I love women. I am very pro women. So to sit up here and not realize who you subscribing to, unsub, dude, unsub. There was no need for anybody to get offended if you're a guy. Okay, one more thing. So, okay. So that was a good discussion me and her had, right? All right. What is this? Okay. Now, some women got mad at this. They got mad at this. Leonardo DiCaprio and his 19-year-old woman. I don't have a problem with this. A lot of women have shown their hand with this. So men use this opportunity to rub it in women's face. But you can't rub it in my face, because what did I say? When I saw it, I was like, hey, get that money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get that money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your money, girl. Get your money. Why would I be angry about this? Get your money, girl. All right. Oh, she's not 19. Oh, so they lied and said that she was 19. You know what? It don't even matter. She could have been legit 19. She could have been legit like 19. But I thank you for letting me know she's 26, so that means she ain't gonna be around in another year. But hold on. Here's the deal, okay? Why would I be angry about this? Homegirl know what's up. Homegirl knows, because I do believe that's the rule, right? I do believe that's the rule. When they turn 27, he's no longer interested, correct? Isn't that Leonardo's thing? When a woman turns 27, he go, next. Okay. So if she's 26, what he's doing with her then? HUR said 26, get that B into an old folks home. Maybe she's the one. Never. She's not the one. I'm going to tell you why she's not the one. The older he gets, okay, this is when he's going to do one or two things. He's just going to just stay single and then have to up the dosage of the blue pill. Or he's gonna just go ahead and bite the bullet and go ahead and get himself one of these young girls who is just in it for the money. These men know what these women are here for. You understand? It's these men who are rich and they understand that they got power. They understand that these women are not there for them, for their body and their mind. They're there for their money and their status. But it's a two-way street, right? It's a two-way street. Okay? So he's only choosing her for what? Come on, chat. Y'all know the answer to this. Why is Leonardo going after this chick? Why? Now, she's young, beautiful, okay? Because of her age. Very young. There you go, Vanessa. She's young, she's hot, she's beautiful. That's it. That's all he wants from her. That's all. So, once she knows that that's what he's there for, these women have demands. I want this, I want that, give me this Birkin bag, I want to go here, I want you to pay them, give me some bling bling, this, that, and the other. Because while they're there, they understand, if you're going to use me for my youthfulness, then I'm going to want to get paid. And they all lead. That's why they don't complain. I don't think there has. I could be wrong. Have there ever been one woman that has left Leonardo and was like, I can't believe he did this. I can't believe he did that. Oh my God, he was so mean to me. He was so awful. He was like, has it ever been? Because it looks like he makes sure he thoroughly takes care of them so that they leave on a happy note. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a contract in it. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if he said, okay, this contract is going to last until you turn this age, and you get to get these diamonds and these bags, and you get to go on these trips, and I'll buy you this house and this car and this. Yeah. So why would, like, I'm happy for these young ladies. I really am. So I don't have a problem with any of this. And you all should, women, you should feel the same way. Because, like I said, can't no man throw none of that in my face. Because I told you, I said, girl, get that money. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Get your money. Get that bag, girl. I ain't going to be mad at that. Okay? Okay. All right. So that's about, I think that's it. That's all I had to say. All right. Now let's get into Fresh and Fit. So listen, Fresh and Fit, when the whole Daisy thing came out, they came on top because when she went on the whatever podcast, everybody like, man,
I got a super chat.
This woman crazy. She is local. Ivan, thank you so much for the $5. If men use their creativity to court and surprise their woman instead of cheating, we'll be in a different world. Women should appreciate a good man. They do. Women do appreciate a good man. I do believe that they do. Okay. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us who are married, we have good men in our lives. We have good husbands. Okay. So I don't believe that a lot of women don't appreciate good men. It's just that the women who are single don't have good men in their lives. And so you have, you know, if there are good men, make yourself known and be in a woman's life if she's open to it, you know what I'm saying? But you know, absolutely, those of us who have good men in our lives, you can tell just how we are, how we be, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Okay. So getting back over to Myron, right? Oh, and thank you for the $5. I appreciate that, Ivan. So here's the thing. So when she went on the whatever podcast, because like I said, this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't listen to Tree Up Larger, okay? You can sit up here and say anything you want. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to work it. And had she done what I've had she followed my plan from the beginning, we would still be dogging out Walter to this very day. You understand that? Yes, they are actually done. Let me show you what I'm talking about, right? They are actually done. So Myron was not doing well with his, y'all remember when I showed how he was doing personal training and he was charging all that money? I think, what was he charging? $500 for well, that wasn't working. So Twitter gave him a subscription. I've been waiting for my subscription for the long. By the way, somebody gave me $50. I need to thank them. I didn't know that it came from that, right? So he got a subscribe button. And I've been waiting for my daggone subscribe button. He just, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to have to monetize myself. But I think somebody did give me, because as you can tell right here, I put my link here to donate, and somebody used it, and I didn't even realize that they used it until I was looking through my accounts, and I was like, where did this $50 come from? And then the link was traced to my Twitter account, and I go, oh, people are giving me money, and I need to go and thank them. I didn't even realize that. But I have applied for it over a year, and this clown gets it. He gets it. Oh, hold on. He gets it. He gets it when his account was created. When did he create this account? Hold on. When did he create this account? He created this account last November 2023. Idiot. So this is what he says. For my unfiltered tweets, subscribe for only $5 a month. I also respond to all DMs from subscribers. If you got a question, I answer them. Hope to see you guys on the other side. So he's monetizing, and I don't know how many. The thing about it is you don't know how many people they get on here. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, he ain't getting nobody. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. So the whole thing with him getting doing the personal training, that he stopped that because that page is not even up on that website anymore. All right, so that's number one. All right, number two is they got this fat, bloated, wanna be a fortune teller. Oh God, I want to use a certain slur, but I can't. But anyway, they got this idiot as their manager. Listen, when you got look. I am now officially Fresh and Fit's manager. That idiot. This is the same idiot that tried to manage Pearl. Okay, and failed. By the way, when he tried to manage Pearl, he was like, they should all have a content house in Miami. Okay, that house got closed down. And of course, when I say their house, it was Gary's house that got closed down, shut down. It was just a disaster. Everything he tried to do he was also the one that told Pearl that they should have, that she should do a round table in the living room they should just have the tape. They should have the mics and just have women around a round table. It looks so trailer park, honey. It looks so trashy. That didn't work. So when you get this guy, bad juju. Now, Gary thinks that he got power. I remember Gary blocked me, by the way. Gary's gonna sit up here and oh, you all know who Gary is. Gary is the one that made Lily upset because he was talking all this. He was talking all this voodoo. He was talking about how he was gonna put a hex, and he was gonna put was it a hex? He was going to put a black magic on, he was going to put black magic on Aiden Ross. A curse. Yeah, he was hexing Aiden Ross, and he was cursing these people. And it was bothering Lily, bless her heart. And I said, Lily, that's not how black magic works, honey. I said, when you sit up here and broadly do that to someone, it comes right back on you threefold. And it did. He lost first of all, he broke his leg. Okay? Broke his leg. Then he lost a house. And then his Twitter got suspended. Boom! Headshot! And he tried, when you are the mother, hear me out, ladies. Hear me out. Those of you who are in the arts, you understand. okay? When you are part of the mother, your son cannot rise no higher than you. Some of y'all not going to understand what I just said, but those of you who understand what I just said, you know exactly what I just said. So when you understand your power, when you understand you are the goddess, you understand that which you have created could never be more powerful than the creatress. And I told Gary, I said, you have no power over me, baby. I said, everything that you wish upon me will come back onto you tenfold. I said, your thought of even doing anything harmful to me or any woman shall be your damnation. And when he realized my power, blocked me. Because he realized, this is one of the women who knows what the hell she talking about. Because he's faking the funk like he is all powerful on the. Sorry, that's not possible. You got to have a uterus to get to this level. Oh, yes. Yes, I understand that the roles have been reversed in certain books. I understand that. Okay. But you got to understand, he could never get on that level. And that's the reason why he blocked me, because he realized he was talking to the real deal. I said, honey, let me tell you, these men that with this wicked energy, you know what I'm saying? It works on women who are vibrating on that low level. And if you really think about it, hear me out. If you really think about it, a lot of these women, hashtag not all, a lot of these women that are in the OF family are vibrating on that low level. What is the name of the superhero? Oh, no. Oh, y'all remember the Will Smith, not Hutch. What was the one where the Will Smith was a superhero, and then it was the Theron? What's the woman from South Africa? The white woman from South Africa. What was the name of Hancock? Hancock. Y'all remember Hancock? When they're separated from each other, they're invincible. They're powerful beyond measures. But when they get together, they become vulnerable. All right? But only because she is at the most powerful without him. They're supposed to be together. So it's like, I'm not saying that it's like that, but what I'm saying is that when you get too close to the mother, to the woman, the womb man, all right, you begin to lose your power. And so the thing about it is that you gotta use it for good. And these men who are going after OnlyFans women is because these women are vibrating at a very low level. They don't understand their power. They don't understand how powerful they are. They don't understand what they're capable of creating, what they're capable of being. And this is the reason why they're easy targets. So once you elevate yourself upward, you understand, and you can even bring this on a religious level, okay? No one can do anything against me, one, without my permission. But two, without the I and I. You can call it God, Goddess, the Lord, Jesus, whatever. So when you sit up here and put more power in man, and I'm only talking to those of you who are religious, but those of us who are spiritual understand the I and I, all right? That within, the spirit, the power within. Okay, the universe within. You understand, ain't no man gonna be greater than that. So you never give men or man, woman, whatever, human beings, that type of power over you. But you gotta give them permission. And if you revoke that permission or you deny that permission, they are powerless. And to sit up here when he was on Twitter just blatantly saying, I put a spell, I put a black magic, I put a hex on Aiden Ross, I put a hex on, it was somebody else he said he put a hex on. I said, watch that, Lily. You can't be doing that, think that ain't gonna come back on you. And it did. It did. The biggest thing, when Lily said, look, Tree, he broke his leg. I said, see, it's working. I said, you can't do that. You can't sit up here and push wish evil on someone and think that's not going to come back on you. But anyway, this is an idiot. And when I saw this, I said, and it shall be done. They are done. So this clown tells these idiots that they need to have the price for their paywall should start off at $35. By the way, shout out to Yasmin. And did Lily send me? No, I think it was just Yasmin. Wait a minute. I swear, two people sent me. No, it was Yasmin. It was Yasmin and Kent. Yasmin and Kent sent me a recording from a Twitter space that had Myron in it. Myron and the fat boy in the middle right here, okay? The fat boy was, Gary was like, I told him to charge $35. I told him to $35. That's how much their content costs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they lost They said that they were making, and it's possible, that they were making $240,000 a month on YouTube. Maybe. I can't sit up here and deny that. Because they was making a lot of money. So anyway, Gary was saying on this Twitter space that he said when they get the little castle, whatever the thing is called, their paywall thing is castle something, that to charge $35. So Myron says that they're going to lower the price for the first two nuts for the Freudian slip for the first 2 months to $17. After that, it's going to go to $35. Now, this pissed off their fans to no end. It made their fans furious. Now, are you going to have some ride or die fans that's going to join for $17 to prevent from paying $35? Absolutely. Will it make up for the lost income from them being demonetized for all this time? Absolutely not. I'm going to show you how much they fell off. All right. Okay. So where am I? Okay. What is this? All right. So this was their live stream with this little fresh and fit match. And I was like, they only had, by the way, it's over now. We'll see how many people they had watched it. So they only had 1.8 thousand, we'll say 2,000 people watching. What? 2,000 people watching? So, let's refresh it and see how many people end up watching it completely total. So 23,000, 3 hours later, they had 23,000 views on that. That's terrible. They just finished an after-hours show 15 minutes ago, and that's got 2,000 views. Now, I know what the haters are going to say. Oh, they on Rumble. They on Rumble. All of their people are not on Rumble. Here is an uncomfortable truth. People don't like to leave YouTube and go to Rumble. Okay? That's the worst thing about losing. I really hate that JS lost his channel, because a lot of people are dedicated, or out of laziness, don't want to go to Kick. They like to stay on YouTube. It's just the truth. It is what it is. Okay? They don't really want to go over to Rumble. But the reason why I know they fell off is because before they got the when it was just putting a lot of content on, they were doing great in numbers. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna compare them to the Whatever podcast. All right, but let's look at their when did they get demonetized? Was that in August? Hey, what was that last August they got demonetized? Dark magic always come with two prices, a energy price and a physical price. There's no telling what the physical price will be. Facts, Sap. That's true. Okay. It was last August. Okay, thank you, Nina. So we'll look at 6 months. Let's say this is May. So January, February, March, April, May. We'll look 6 months from now, okay? Because that would be back in December. Okay, so let's look, because we'll say 6 or 7 months from now. Oh shoot, never mind. Okay, well, hold on. It's should we say even 10 months? Is that really fair? Okay, well, we'll go through this. No, let's look up something closer to that. So, okay, here we go. 8 months, okay? So, this is when what month was this? Okay, so oh wow. Okay, so this is when they got demonetized, all right? So this is 8 months ago. That was when they got demonetized. So this is in September, all right? So they started to go on a decline when they become, and let me tell you something, when you have been demonetized, you lose your ranking out of the algorithm for YouTube. So as you can see, when they were monetized 10 months ago for the girl show, I'm only going to look at the girl show, okay? Because nobody really cares about the little independent shows, okay? So the girl shows is 318,000, 300, we'll say 400,000, 387,000. So that was that. So then when we get to the part where there's eight months, it goes down 100,000 views, right? So when they're 8 months, this is September, it's like 224,000. We're going to 173,000, 209,000, 265,000, 232,000 at 7 months. Okay, we got 6 months, 151. With Michael, 193, 140. Okay, 190. Okay, they're going back up here for some reason. 202. Okay, 5 months from now, 151. Okay, 5 months, 4 months, 144,000, 279,000. Okay, oh, that's really bad. 4 months ago was 131,000 views. Oh my God, 117,000 views. 62,000 views. This was 3 weeks ago. And look, every time time they put Frank Castle in the title, this should be an easy 200,000. And this was a day after, look at this, exposing Daisy Yin Chin. This was 147,000. And you mean you were less than that, half of that for a woman show? Okay, this is 6 digits. This is 106,000, 97, 188, 84, 93, 52. Holy smokes, 89, 60,000 and 3. So they fell off completely. Okay. People are not interested in them, and I want you to see the difference in their content versus the Whatever Podcast. Look at the Whatever Podcast. Okay, here go the Whatever Podcast, and let me expand this because I want you guys to see how the Whatever Podcast is. By the way, we don't like either one of these people, but the Whatever Podcast, they are tearing them up. Also, Brian has got these pay pigs who can interrupt the show for $200, and these guys are dropping $2,000 to $3,000 per episode just to interrupt the show with whatever they got to say. So here we go. The most recent 17 hours ago, they're in 3 digits, 164, 199. Okay, that was 2 days ago. 311. And we're gonna watch this because the cops was called on this chick. So that's the reason why that's so high. So I need to see what that was all about. And then 262, 7 girls walk off the show. Oh, did we watch this already? Okay, and then we have another one, Rage Quit, Andrew Wilson, liberal feminist. Oh, this is the one I think we watched. I think. No, we didn't watch any of these. These are like, hold on. We didn't watch any of these because we watched this one with Daisy. And that got to close to 300,000. Then we have another one which is close to 300,000. Then we got 280. $400,000. Andrew versus Colleen, college feminists. Okay. Then we saw this one, 300. So wait a minute though. But you know what? The Whatever Podcast is falling off. Hold on. They are declining, but they're not declining that much. Do you guys see it? Well, hold on. No. Okay, let me take that back. They're staying in the 250 and up. The 250,000 and up. I don't see not one 5-digit show here yet. No, they doing fine. They doing real good. Okay, so can you see the difference here where these, like, even though he did the show 17 hours, they are at 6 digits versus, let's see, they did this one 2 days ago. Did the girl show 2 days ago and they had 60,000. I'm going to show it to you again. All right, I'm going to show it to you again. All right, let me show it to you again. Here we have the Whatever Podcast just did a show 17 hours ago and they reached to 164,000 views 17 hours ago. Here on Fresh and Fit, you had a show that was 2 days ago, 60,000 views. What did they do some 2 days ago? Let's see. Here we go. 2 days ago, 198,000 views. Now, why is this happening? Before they used to do a lot more. It's cause Fresh and Fit is the E. Rogan, you took the words out of my mouth. I was about to explain why the two are different. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the difference between these two. Okay, Brian is not a bully. He is a bully. No, let me start. He's not a bully like Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual. All right, Myron is cussing them out, tell them to get off, blah, 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 getting Icy and some other ratchet girl to try to throw them out. It's pretty tasteless. Whereas when I see the girls on here get kicked off, he was like, Brian is like, can you leave? He's not cussing like, get your F out of here. Get you this. He's not going ghetto with it. He ain't going hood with it. He was like, okay, you guys can leave now. I don't want you in here anymore. Like, because Brian is a beta, but Brian is not throwing them out like that. Versus when Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, throw them out. Okay? The site Social Blade might give you more in-depth analysis in there, including how much money was made. TJ, shh. You understand that they're demonetized, right? So how are they making money? You can't make money if you're demonetized. Social Blade does not take into account that their channel has been demonetized. So, shh, be quiet, okay? They're not making no money off of YouTube. All 4 of their channels have been demonetized. Okay? They're not making any money off of YouTube. They have been denied their appeal twice since they've been demonetized in August. So Social Blade ain't gonna do nothing but assume what they would make if. Okay, Tay Jamal, thank you so much for coming. That Social Blade would only assume what they were making if they were monetized. Okay, so that's the difference. But thank you for trying. I know you're trying. I know you're trying. So that's the difference is that the Jerry Springer that they bring on Fresh and Fit, they don't bring that here. Plus, let's be honest, it's a better class of women, okay?
Boom, headshot.
I mean, when you look at the women that they bring on Fresh and Fit versus the women that they bring on the whatever podcast, I think the only time they have had a panel of half the girls were like, ew, was with the ones with all the piercings in the face. Where was it? This right here. These chicks right here, okay? I don't know why my daggone browser is so hold on, it's trying to force me to update it, and I ain't trying to do it, man. I ain't trying to. Hold on. Let me refresh it so I can show you the thumbnail. But in the meantime, okay.
Welcome to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast, where we try to.
And this is stupid too. Getting this girl to stand in front of everybody and start repeating what Brian is saying. No, show me. Oh no, show me. I want to see the thumbnail. Oh, here we go. Like, this is the first time where they had like, ew, those are the women you picked to be on the show? And the thing about it is, it's got a lot of ratings. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the only time I've seen low tier women on the show was this one. Okay? Cause I was like, what in the world? So it's like this is the first time Brian got like gutter women on the show. Other than that, they look decent. They look attractive. They're in shape. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But they don't have the same type of women that they be bringing on Fresh and Fit. It's like day and night the type of women that they be bringing on Fresh and Fit. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to understand. It's like the quality of women are better on whatever podcast. It's not like a humiliation ritual. Now don't get me wrong, the women do get bullied, but it's not in a degrading type of, okay, one is ghetto and one is what is the level of what would you call it? They're not trailer trash. I wouldn't call this trailer trash. What would you call this chat? Whatever has a better sense of decorum. I agree with that, Castro. I agree with that. They have a better, and the women look like they're having a better time. Snobs? No way. Lower middle class? Okay, lower middle class is better. Lower middle class, it's better because they're not. This is definitely ghetto light. This is definitely not trailer trash at all. But it ain't the best. It ain't no high tier one either. Okay, so there's that. One is in Chicago. One is Chicago. The other is Walmart in the evening. That's a terrible analogy. It don't work. So okay, so there's that. Now, so anyway, so in conclusion, like, okay, one more thing. So Myron and them did a video where it said, did this right here where it says the end of Fresh and Fit. This was clickbait. And you all was like, oh, you was adding me. Oh, Tree, Fresh and Fit is leaving YouTube. Why do y'all believe this stupid stuff? Why do y'all believe that? I ignored a lot of y'all because I was like, they're not leaving YouTube. And clearly I was right, because look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 more videos, live streams have been uploaded since then. Okay, they need YouTube. We all need YouTube. YouTube is very important in order for growth on other platforms. They cannot grow on Rumble without growth on YouTube. Not only that though, but Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, he admitted that he deleted a lot of the videos because of the fact that he's trying to get monetized. But see, the problem is that YouTube don't like this behavior against women. Same reason why they won't monetize Pearl. Pearl is constantly attacking women. You're not going to get away with this whole attacking women, and think you're going to get your monetization back. That's not how that works. It just doesn't work that way. So as long as they keep, it's like a catch-22. If they get rid of the woman, the women on the panel for the round table, then their channel dies, because the only thing keeping their channel alive are what? The women. Their channel is nothing without the women. So there's that. So what they're going to do is try to convince a lot of people to leave YouTube and go join their, what is this thing? Hold on a second. Oh God. All right, let me stop it here. It's called the Castle Club. That's what it's called. It's called the Castle Club. So the Castle Club, okay, here we go. The first year, if you are, so if you want to join the Castle Club, for the first year, if you use the word smart, it is $97 a year, $17 a month. Honey, that's way more than Hulu. Y'all gonna pay $17 a month to watch the same thing that y'all watched on YouTube for free? How much does Netflix cost? I don't know how much Netflix costs because I do an exchange with the Tater. How much does Netflix cost? By the way, I want you guys to understand that it's only this price for the first 2 months. For the first 2 months, it's only this price. After that, it's going to go up to $35 a month. How much is Netflix? I have access to Netflix, but I don't pay for it because I do an exchange with a Tater. Netflix is $7? Is it really, Miss Sparkles? That sounds too cheap, don't you think? People are already canceling subscription service to watch TV shows. No shot people are going to go into their pocket. $24, that sound about right. That sound about right. Something like this. Yeah, $24 for Netflix sounds about right. So, yeah. So, but listen, okay, hold on. Rose says she pays $16.86, but it's not premium. Okay, all right. So you see the difference here? You got people will get better value paying for Netflix than you do this because it's only like what? You getting the same shows that you get for free? Child, please. Child, please. So, okay, so anyway, so that's what this is all about, right? And this is what they're trying to go for, is to build up their castle club. Now, the reason I said they're dropping off, I showed you guys on the website, and the numbers on Rumble are fudged. It's completely fudged. Don't believe the hype on numbers, right? Sneeko is hurting right now. He ain't making that money like he used to. And I don't know if he's getting some payments, if he was, because he's still doing this little class or whatever. That part I don't know. Because remember, he copied off of Tate and doing the whole class in the Discord stuff like that, courses and everything like that. So yeah, I don't know, but Sneeko's been I've been seeing clips after clips after clips after clips of Sneeko getting mad that that he was denied reinstatement of his YouTube channel. Cause he been complaining about it ever since. And I'm like, if you were making all that money that you've been talking about on Rumble, you wouldn't be still butthurt for YouTube to deny your appeal to get your channel reinstated. Am I lying or am I flying, chat? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you supposed to sit up here and say, oh yeah, we got Rumble. Well, if that's the case, then he's so upset that he got denied the appeal by YouTube. Okay. And I do believe that appeal happened like a month and a half ago or something like that. And you still complain about it? I thought YouTube was part of the Matrix. I did too. I thought that he was glad to be out of the Matrix. Because he wanted to have his free speech. My free speech. So the numbers are crashing down and people are over it. Now, I still think that the Daisy thing still played a big part of it, because people are still talking about how Walter got an escort pregnant. All right. That he be raw dogging these women all willy-nilly. The same women that he warned his subscribers and viewers against, he over there hitting it raw. Okay. Are they monetized on Twitter X? Myron is monetized. I just showed that. Myron just got his subscriber thing approved. So, but if you were making $240,000 a month, which I believe that's what they said they were, he's not gonna make anywhere near that on Twitter. You were sending me the memes of you celebrating with the Matrix. I'm still confused on what the low IQ term is. The spout the world that they spout that word over and over again. I'm still confused. I don't know what they mean by the Matrix. I have no idea. How does he not have any STD? Nicholas, you and me both. Okay. Sneeko was uploading videos to YouTube since he was in middle school, and yeah, now it's gone because he wants to sit up here and be edgy. Walter needs to never give dating advice ever again. Okay, I agree. So that's the thing with Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there was nothing to clown them over anymore because, even though Daisy ended up being a dud in the end because she just self-imploded because she didn't listen to me. Should have listened to me. I swear to God, this guy, if you listen to me, if she listened to me, people would still be clowning him to this day. They're still clowning him, but they would have been clowning him for a different reason, saying you about to be a pappy. But the gig is up because you did not know how to cook up a roost.
Boom! Headshot!
All right, now let's get into the Rekietas. Woo, child. All right, okay. So, this is gonna take a minute, and let me show y'all how this got started. By the way, I love Undoomed. I've been such a huge fan of his. Love his voice. Love his voice. Okay, let me see where it started. Hold on. Here we go. This right here. Okay. So, this was during Nick's arraignment. This is before we knew about the kids, before we knew anybody, all of this, right? So Undoom made a tweet, says, holy hell, Nick Rekieta is facing over 26 years on prison. Of course, they'll probably offer him a plea deal. So who knows what he'll serve. But Jesus effing Christ, this has to be the worst hangover in history. However, since he has involved his kids in this, I have little sympathy. Here go me, old naive, gullible tree. I feel sorry for him, but this is me back in the 12th. Totally different now. I feel sorry for him. I know everyone is dogpiling on him, but secretly, I'm hoping for a redemption arc for him in the future. And then Undoom said, everyone, most deserve a second chance, but he got a lot of work to do before that comes into play. And I said, agreed. Then PPP uploaded this. Okay, Lily sent it over to me, and PPP said, the children weren't being fed and had to wear the same filthy, stinking clothes for days at a time. Where are the defenders now? The children had to complain to themselves to church, and let's blame the church and not the cokehead who didn't feed or clothe his kids. So when I read this, I was like, oh my God, the hell with a redemption arc. You did this to your own children? So I said, my bad, Undoom. By the way, I want you guys to understand, I have no ego. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit I'm wrong, okay? If I'm right, I'm going to gloat about that too. So I said, my bad, Undoom. Looks like you and everyone else was right about Nick Rekieta. I wanted to see the good in him, but now I realize he a POS. I hate him now.
Boom! Headshot!
So then, let's go to Barnes. Let's go to Barnes. Where Barnes at? So Barnes, this is the funny part right here. Barnes, now the whole thing is going all over the place. Now everybody's like, oh, Nick Rekieta did that to his kid. So I want you to understand, the narrative switch, the support switch, when we saw the condition of his kids. You guys understand? Everything changed when we saw how his children were being treated. You understand? So there's that. Hold on. Daisy busy. No, Daisy Succubus got you. Nick Cocaine Lab Rekieta got you. You trust people a lot more than expected. Yeah, I'm just no. Not trying to be mean. Wait a minute, Nicholas, hold on a second. How long were you here? Nicholas, how long were you here? How long did you join my stream? Because I haven't seen you earlier when I start my stream. How long have you been in my stream? When did you join my stream? Like how many minutes? Not a lot. Give me a rough number. 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Give me a number. How many, just estimate. You been here for what, 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Since the talk on whatever, well, oh, so you wasn't here earlier when I was explaining to people my character and how I supported Daisy until I found out that she was an escort and then decided not to say nothing because I don't want to help my enemy. And then I explained how that was different versus how I felt about Nick. Because once I found out that Nick had jeopardized and neglected and abused his kids, that's when I turned against him. So you get to stay in a 24-hour timeout for not only coming to my chat late and talking out your ass, but also not being here to understand that I explain in detail how I believed Daisy and Nick until I didn't. That's what you guys are going to learn, that when you don't show up on my stream on time and then you start talking out your ass, you talking about like, I don't want to be mean. Idiot, I was explaining this in the beginning of the stream. I was explaining I said, guys, you probably don't know this, but I'm going to be very transparent on how I act when it comes to people and when I find out that they're bad people. Krager, what's up, Krager? So you're in 24 hours. You people gonna learn that if you come to my stream late and you start popping off at the mouth, I will punish you. You ain't tell me nothing. I was telling on myself earlier. Tell me something, I don't want to be mean, but yeah, you just what are you talking about? I thoroughly explained how I was supporting both until I wasn't. I started off with Daisy and then I finished it off with Nick. And because you don't come in the beginning you did not come to the beginning of this stream, you wasn't here to see that, and then you start talking out your butt, acting like you put me in check. So there's that. No, I'm not gonna do no more flogging. I already put him in a 24-hour timeout. That would and if you don't like it, if I put anybody in a 24-hour timeout, please unsub if you got a problem with it. Listen, I'm trying to get back to 19,000. I'm trying to get back to 19,000 subscribers. Okay? I'm trying to get back to 19. So I'm doing a lot of cutting off the fat. All right, anyway. So, y'all remember this guy? He was real cool. What's his name? Oh, his name is Sean. So Sean came out, and I think he was maybe the first to come out and actually just hold Nick accountable. So this is what had happened, right? So Sean Rekieta, Barnes, and I don't know who this is. Oh, Good Logic. These law tubers were at, and then he says, sound like the children's welfare was used as a pretext to search for contraband to me. Search should have stopped once the children were accounted or otherwise. And then this Sean said, no, they saw Nick displaying signs of drug use and used the 521 stream as proof, which ended up turning out to be true. I didn't know that. And he says, Nick effed himself. Okay. Then Barnes goes, You're a grifting joke. Stick to analyzing anime. And then Sean says, anime sucks.
Boom, headshot.
Then Barnes, oh my God. Barnes was in rare form. Never liked him. Just want you to know. Never liked Barnes, right? So Barnes quote tweets him and goes, never hire this grifter for your defense lawyer. By the way, never hire Barnes or else you're going to have to pay $1 billion in restitution, okay?
Boom,
all right, somebody reminded me that he represents Alex Jones, and that's the reason why Alex Jones lost that civil suit. I was like, oh my God, Barnes is a crappy lawyer. And Viva Fry is in Canada, so who cares nobody cares. No offense to my Canadians, okay? Love you long time. Viva is in Canada. He is not an American lawyer. He cannot describe or have any say about American law. He's in Canada. Then he says the only reason guys got a channel is because of Rekieta, whom he is now grifting off of attacking. Hold on. When I used to watch Rekieta, press 1 if you remember this. Those of you who also used to watch Rekieta. When I used to watch Rekieta always said, grifting season is always in season. If you want to grift as much as, because people were always accusing Rekieta grifting off of Kyle Rittenhouse, grifting off the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing, grifting off of the unbreaded. Okay, and he would support the grifting. He would say, grift, baby, grift. And he said, even if it's off of me, grift off of me if you have to. So now Nick gave the okay for anybody to grift off of him or anybody else. And now it's like, oh, you can't grift no more? So when did we become anti-grift? Because I do believe grifting was one of the proud things that Rekieta stood on. Just like Hotep, Jesus, pride himself off of grifting. I don't watch his stuff, but every time I see Hotep Jesus is always like, oh, it's grifting season. Hotep Jesus always bragging about grifting. So now people who are bragging, I'm not saying Hotep Jesus is in this scenario, but I'm like, now the people who are saying it's okay to grift, like Nick Rekieta is like, now you can't grift no more? Clown. So he goes, only a constitutionally illiterate idiot would say you can get a search warrant of somebody's home based on interpreting a podcast. So disingenuous. That is not how they got the search warrant, and he knows it. If you all are looking for a good lawyer, this clown is not one of them. So, of course, look at me. I'm above Sean. Sean is the one who made the comment right here, right? So Sean says, yeah, he helped me, and then I made my own way. Let me know when you expose the conspiracy to take down Nick. I'm sure the halls of power in Minnesota tremble at Nick's alcoholism. I'm sure you'll have the governor's scalp in no time flat. And I wasn't nice because I'm black, okay? I'm a black woman. I said, nice projection, bitch! You are revealing yourself to be the scummiest lawyer since Joseph okay, I don't know how to say it. Carmadre. By the way, I never knew how to say his last name, but for those of you who don't know, this guy took advantage of elders and would steal their money acting like he was investing in it. And so many elders were in poverty and died penniless. Their health declined because this idiot took advantage of the elderly. He was sentenced to jail. Let me show you what it looks like. 6 years for fraud scheme. So this is him. He a POS, dude. Got 6 years for that. Scumbag. Straight up scumbag. I hate this guy. I never forget that because I remember, I don't want to talk. Okay, I'm not going to cry. Okay, so there was an elder woman. Oh, I can't talk about it because I am going to cry. I'm going to cry because she died right after giving the interview of how she was penniless. And people had raised money because she wasn't part of a church. People who were part of a church, and I guess this is a silver lining to being a part of a church community or big community, period, is that, if a POS like that, lawyer Joseph, whatever his last name is, take advantage of elders, they're there to be there to help them on their feet and have, you could go live with them and this, that, and the other. So yeah, he's a huge POS. So that's why I complained. I said, you're just like that. You're just like this guy. And I said, I never liked you. And now I see why. You support child abuse and neglect. F you. Now, Lily was like, Barnes is blocking people. She was like, Barnes is blocking people. He ain't blocked me yet, right? I was like, it ain't my turn yet, Lily. So then I took this right here. So this is what I took. Cause and by the way, if you go to his Twitter, he buries all his opinions about the Rekietas. Watch this. You go to his Twitter, everything but the Rekietas. Let's see. Yeah, everything but the Rekietas. Everything but. So he don't want people to know that he took a side of a junkie. So this is what I said. I took two of this, right? He said, the first tweet said, details from #Rekieta case got worse from the constitutional perspective. Basically, 4 church members who were mad Rekieta walked out of a sermon, got the pastor Rekieta made fun of to make a complaint of child neglect. All this is lies. Straight up lies. make a complaint of child neglect and possible drug use, that's not the Fourth Amendment. That's not a Fourth Amendment complaint. Probable cause. Straight up lies. Just blatant. Everything he said in this sentence is just, this paragraph is just a straight lie. Okay. Then he goes, the hashtag Rekieta search warrant is a joke. Basically, a local cop only investigation was to watch social media, listen to gossip, and medically diagnose Rekieta from an isolated video to get a search warrant. Just straight lies. This is what I'm saying. This guy is such a huge POS. That's not a Fourth Amendment probable cause, right? And so I'm seeing this go down, and this is what I said. I said, ladies and gentlemen, you will now witness another case of hypocrisy on the right. The last one exposed the conservative hatred for women thanks to Steven Crowder. This one will expose conservatives' hatred for children thanks to Rekieta law.
Boom! Headshot!
And you will see. I'm telling you, this reveals everything. Now, Barnes is not married. Okay? Barnes ain't married. Barnes ain't got no kids. Wouldn't be surprised if there was some shit on his computer. I'm just saying. So anyway, Barnes blocked me. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, right? Cause Lily like, he blocking everybody. When I say Lily, I say, it ain't my turn yet. He ain't got to me yet. He ain't got to me yet. That's why he ain't blocked me. He blocked me today, though. He got me today. Okay? Now, hold on a second. Nick Rekieta is with his old coward butt. Nick Rekieta liked Barnes' tweet like, yes, daddy, get him, daddy. I'm gonna like that tweet, daddy. Okay? No Diddy. I'm gonna like that tweet. You get him, Big Papa. I like a big old teddy bear. I like him big. Go ahead and do it, daddy. So I'm sitting here saying like, oh my God, dude. So Nick is watching all of us. He's watching all of us on the computer. So it's amazing how he wants to play the victim. Now here where it gets a little good. Oh, hold on. I think, okay. So here's something I want to, so we're going to see in about 2 weeks? I think in 2 weeks, the body cam footage from the Popo will be released. Man, y'all talking about some good old eating? Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. So it's going to cost anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 to get this body cam footage to come out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand something, all right? I want you to know that when that body camera footage comes out, okay, when that comes out, I want you to know that all the people that was talking like, oh, Nick is innocent, they're just entrapment, the police are corrupt. Don't forget now. Remember everybody who's like swinging from his nuts. Just remember this, because Barnes this is the reason why Barnes is burying his support for Nick, is because he found out that Josh from Kiwi Farms, along with some other law tubers, $3,000 to $5,000 ain't nothing for them to get this body camera, because the super chats itself, whoever releases the camera footage first, they're gonna make 3 times the amount of money, maybe even more, in super chats. You know what I'm saying? And then the rest of us gets I guess we get a little crumbs after that. So here we go. A few content creators are collecting the 3,000 to make this happen. So it looks like the police body cam footage will definitely be released. Keep this in mind that everybody who's swinging from Nick's nuts right now. So I want you to understand it. And when the body cam footage, what they going to say then? What they going to say then? All right. And he blocked. Okay, that was it. All right, now. Doesn't this look like somebody who's on the FBI like keep your kids away from this man. Keep your kids away from this man. All right, here we go. I want to show you something that's really pathetic. So this came from inside Nick's local. Because ever since, and we're gonna go over that because I redacted the application for the search warrant. We're gonna go over that. But I want you to understand when the application was released, look at what they're saying inside his room. Okay. Maybe the clothes were the kid's favorite outfit, and the kid made mom launder the clothes every day at mom expense. Again, effing assumptions. What a terrible thing. This was saying, I don't understand these people. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody shouldn't be parents. I want to say something to people who want to say that people like myself are selfish because I don't have kids. Do you understand? I'm a better person than Nick Rekieta and his wife. I'm a better person than them. Let me explain why. Okay? Nick Rekieta and his wife are the most selfish individuals alive. Well, maybe not the most, but they're up there. They pumped out all these kids with no intentions of putting them first, with no intentions of disregarding their alternative lifestyle. Okay? Now, this is going to be controversial, what I'm going to say, but I stand by it. I'm not going to change my mind. If you are into alternative lifestyle, whether it's kink, whether it's swinging, whether it's OF, whether it's anything in the sex industry where it's kind of like you're making it public, you should not have kids. Yes, I said that. Let me tell you why I said it. And I don't care if y'all get mad at me, okay? Because if you are not strong enough to stop that and be a freaking parent to your children, instead of looking at your own desires, you don't deserve to have kids. You shouldn't have kids. These people are so horny. These people are so degenerate. They're like, okay, we got our kids now. Let's go ahead and swing. Let's go ahead and go to hedonism. Let's go ahead and do all kinds of, let me go ahead and lay on the floor and have women step on me. I'm talking about Nick. I'm talking about Nick. Nick has kinks. I purposely did not have kids for the number one reason is because I don't trust myself due to my mom. I didn't go to psychological therapy to make sure I don't hit my kids. I don't know if that's still in me. So to protect any children, I made sure I don't have any. Okay? I made sure I don't have any kids. Second thing is that I'm into BDSM. Yes, I stopped because I was bought out, but guess what? I'm going right back in it. Who's to say that when during my heightened era, that if I had kids, I would have not gone into it in the first place? This is what I'm saying. People don't think about their children. This is the reason why I look down on these women who are doing OF and they all of a sudden the kids get kicked out of school because they find out. Yeah, because when their classmates find out that Charlie's mommy is butt booty ass naked on the page, they can download it and throw it in his face. Why would you put your children through that? Why would you do that to any child? Your alternative lifestyle should not even be up to be seen by anyone. No one should know about it. That's selfish. That's selfish. You're selfish when you do that. You're a very selfish person. You're an evil person, and you're POS when you sit up here and you just can't control your desires, and you sit up here and have children without having that tamed down to stop. I mean, you mean to tell me you can't wait until the one who's 6 years old get 18 years old so y'all can start doing the swinging thing? Nasty ass people. All right, and then here we have another one. So these people are the selfish people. They're very selfish, not people who decided not to have kids. So then someone says, yeah, sure, maybe the kids also had the same outfit like a tech executive. So these clowns think that the children are like Steve Jobs.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Respect, tree.
Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. That was perfect timing too. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $25. These people act like Steve Jobs. Y'all know Steve Jobs always wore that black turtleneck with blue jeans. He always had like what, 10 of the same outfits because he didn't want to have to think about what he's going to wear that day. They're saying that children have that. I don't know any child that says, Mother, I would like to wear the same clothes with the same shirt. You mean tell me that new clothes are going to smell? It's going to have funk on it? Stupid people. Here's another one. He says, or is it abuse for a kid to have such poor fat? Oh my God. Or is it abuse for a kid to have such poor fashion that they wear the same ensemble consecutively? The horror. Privileged people, by the way, these are people who don't know how it is to suffer as children. Then, of course, this one says, we know these allegations are being made by churchgoers. Then we got another one here. This one says, I think that we need to define hunger. Did they ask the kids when the last time they ate was? How many kids do chores like laundry? Who has 5 kids and perfectly clean house? I'm not saying drugs are great and he shouldn't stay away from them going forward, but any reasonable person can attest that there are more questions to be asked. And why would what is this go to an immediate swatting instead of the home? It was not a swatting. So the conservatives, guys, I want you to understand, these are conservatives. These are conservatives. These are conservatives saying this. So when they sit up here and act like they care about babies, they don't care. They don't care. Nick made $200,000 a month and he couldn't. Nick is a trust fund multimillionaire. There was no reason why they did not have a maid. Okay? There was no reason why they did not have no maid. Absolutely right. No reason. No reason. I don't make nowhere near that type of money, and we got a maid. Well, didn't get my husband paid for it, so.
Boom, headshot.
So I'm just saying, like, there's no excuse. But to sit up here and blame the kids, this is what's sickening. So, there is there's the articles are all over the place, and you can see they're totally different. You know, when I see these two pictures, of course it says YouTube legal expert who got famous on the Heard Depp trial analysis arrested for child endangerment. So here's the deal. Look how he looks here versus how he looks here. Now, I told you all that I stopped watching Nick because I got tired of the drinking. Like, he drank too much. And by the way, he didn't look like this because I stopped watching him 2 years ago. He didn't look like this. He didn't look like this. He looked a little bit like this. So when I saw him looking like this, I was like, whoa, what happened? What in the world? So this is hedonism. Gluttony. Well, no, sorry, not gluttony. What is it? No, it's hedonism. It's just hedonism. It has nothing to do with gluttony. This is when you are, Is it hedonism? That he's taking part in, define. Okay. Define hedonism. Pursuit of a devotion of pleasure, especially pleasure of the senses, the ethical doctrine. No way that's the definition, is it? Hold on a second. To pursue the pleasure, sensual self. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just all about self-indulgent. I want to self-indulge myself with everything. You know, drugs, alcohol, sex, money, everything. This is what I'm saying. He just doesn't care. And they forget that he's a father or whatever. He forgets that, you know, he has kids. So, yeah, he has this hedonistic type of mentality, him and his wife. All right, now I'm going to go through Josh's. Josh, you all know, owns the Kiwi Farms. So we're going to go through a little bit of his tweets. And then we're going to go through the application warrant that just makes Barnes look stupid. So Josh says, if anyone ever demands loyalty from you, they're not acting with your interests in mind. In all instances I've ever felt loyalty towards someone, it was unspoken and implicit. These people demanding commentators run cover for Rekieta out of loyalty should be dismissed entirely. How do you pronounce this daggone county? Candy-Ojai? Candy-Ojai, I think how you say Candy-Ojai is asking for a sum of excess of $3,000 plus labor costs for the body cam footage of Nick Rekieta's arrest. I have submitted a request with new crowdfunding platform Old Glory Alliance to raise an amount of $5,000. I will publish this soon. Excess will be donated. So believe me, this is going to be easy. They're going to get that money. They're going to get that money, no problem. Easy peasy. Because look what he says here. Update, we received 1,000 public signatures and 6 attorneys have offered to notarize affidavits in support of our motion. It is very likely this will succeed. It also likely to publicly state I am trying to get in contact with April M. Holty if she's willing to reach out. Wait a minute, what is this? My attorney and I are petitioning the Rekieta's omnibus hearing in August to be oh yeah! Ooh, if this get live streamed, we gonna be eating good, y'all.
Boom, headshot.
Oh, okay, that's right. So he says, my attorney and I are petitioning for the Rekieta's omnibus hearing in August to be live streamed. To help our motion, we need to demonstrate public interest. Please respectfully sign my petition. Attorneys, DM me if you can sign affidavit of interest. All right, okay. So, oh my God, if this can get live streamed, do you understand? We're gonna be up in here having a good old time. Okay, get your GMO free popcorn ready, folks. Okay, do that. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. So now can you guys see this? Oh no, you can't. Hold on a second. Okay, so you should be able to see that. So I redacted the names here, and so I'm gonna go over this as a police officer, as a former police officer. Some of this I don't have to go over, but right here where it says I, Quinn Pomplun, white person last name, a licensed police officer in the state of Minnesota, make an application to court for the warrant to search the premises and persons described below for the property and things described below. And then, of course, it says, I know I consent, controlled substance. He said, I believe in the described property, things, namely controlled substance, including methamphetamine, cocaine, or any other controlled substance prohibited by law, and paraphernalia commonly associated with the sale and use of controlled substances, items that would show controlled substance use that would not qualify as legal drugs paraphernalia. It is as is or are on the premises and on the persons described at, and I redacted the address. The residence has a tar driveway leading east from 51st Street North. The residence is 2 stories and 3-stall garage. The main door. Okay, all of this is to say that they make sure that they don't get the wrong place. Because a lot of times, and I'm sure you all heard this, sometimes people get warrants and they go to the wrong house. Press 1 if you've seen that happen, all right? When they maybe not seen it, but you have seen it on the news where, and that has happened in Georgia several times, where the SWAT team or the police will go to an old lady's house, and then all of a sudden she has a gun, and she thinks somebody breaking in her house, and then they end up shooting at each other and they killed. That was so unfortunate. But anyway, you have to be specific so you don't go to the wrong house. So it's to cut down on that. Didn't that happen to Breonna Taylor? No.
Ooh-wee,
They definitely knew where they was going with Breonna Taylor. Black Sigma, thank you so much for the $5. Oh, by the way, it was Barnes. It was Barnes was throwing this false narrative saying there was no warrant. Now the warrant was present. Oh no, the warrant is fake. Yeah, he's gonna keep moving the goalposts. He's gonna keep moving the goalposts. And right now he's talking about Trump's case. So he's not gonna talk about the fact that he's been, all of us who show that he doesn't know what he's talking about, he blocked all of us, right? So we are all blocked. And yeah, he blocked us, and then now he's just harping his Twitter timeline with a bunch of Trump stuff. But that's what this is for. That's what this is for. It's to show that they have the right description of the house. Okay, so it's got Nicholas Robert Rekieta, date of birth, located in the city of township of New London, County. Wow, this name I'm gonna just call this Candy. I apply for the search warrant for the following grounds, and then of course possession, the facts establishing the grounds for insurance of the search warrant as are follows. Your affidavit. Okay, so that's what him saying, giving like Okay, so right here, when a police officer, which is technically a peace officer, you know what I'm saying? They have to show that they are qualified to know what drugs are. They are experienced. This is not their first rodeo. To give the judge who's going to sign for the search warrant, like, hey, I'm experiencing this. I've seen this before. You know, I've been through this. Here's my credentials. Here's my experience. Here's what I know and what I don't know. Here's why when I go on the premises, I'm going to be able to know if I see drugs or not. So he's got to show that he's qualified to actually enforce this warrant. And so he goes, I attended hundreds of hours, including but not limited to, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is him just basically showing how I'm that man. Okay, give me the warrant. I'm that man. All right. Now here we get where it gets detailed. On May the 16th, 2024, Candy, I'm just going to call it Candy County, guys. I don't know how to pronounce this. Candy County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Dave Nestor received a report regarding possible child neglect and controlled substance use. The reporter indicated that Nicholas Robert Rekieta, born blah, 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 reside at, now redacted that, in Candy County. He resides at the residence with his wife, Kayla Christian Rekieta, date of birth, and 5 children at the age of 6 to 16. I had some heifer tell me, excuse me, his children are all adults.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
She said his children are all, what did she say? I cussed her out too. Hold on. Let me see something here. Where my tweet at? See, I hate when I can't find, is it here? Okay, here we go. I can't stand these people, boy. His kids aren't toddlers. Last time I checked, teens and preteens can feed and dress themselves. How about you weirdos at least be honest that you are trying to gaslight people about their ages? This is why I can't take you seriously. And I was like, it literally says on the affidavit that the kids are between 6 and 16. You dumbass. Whoop! Only one of his kids is 16. The rest are under 10. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. Correct me if I am. Correct me, because I know he got a 6 and a 9. And I don't know what the age of the other ones are. But I do know 2 of them are definitely under 10 years old. And I don't understand. I don't know the age of the other one. And I said, and I go, only one of his kids is 16. The rest are under 10. That could be just 2 are under 10. Conductors like you is why I support abortion. You heifers should never be mothers.
Boom, headshot.
Well, let me see what the chat is saying. Okay. Black Sigma, thank you so much for the $10. Hey, what's going on with the chat? Shout outs to the real law tubers who stayed on their square and don't go along to get along to make excuse for Nick. Next time, both Barnes and Nick will blame the Matrix. Facts. Facts. second. My chat is not moving at all. Okay, I'm still live. Okay, there we go. Okay. Everyone go to bed. Oh, is it? Oh, shoot. It is 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, we still got people here. 168. Okay. We're just not talking. I see. You see me, Alexi? I see. Thank you for seeing me. Okay, let's continue. I'm just gonna read through this, guys. We probably save the rest for Friday because I was gonna have us go over the other supplemental report. Oh, wait, sorry. But I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think we can do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so okay, 6-16. The reporter indicated that 4 people from the church had gone to him reporting neglect to the children, possible controlled substance use, and a questionable relationship with an additional couple. It was reported that Nicholas is a social media blogger, and he and his wife Kayla had befriended hosts from a different local social media blogger. Those individuals were identified as Aaron M. Houghty and April M. Houghty. Your affiant knows personally these are personalities of the Still Told morning show, which used to be in St. Cloud, Minnesota radio. However, as of recent years, the show has been a social media entertainment show, strictly online based. It was reported that the M. Houghtys may have been staying with the Rekietas, and the home was in disarray and cluttered. It was reported from the church preschool teacher that the children had complained. So we're going to ignore the fact that the children had complained of being hungry, not being fed, and wearing the same clothes for 3 to 4 days at a time and would start to smell. Nicholas was reported to being lethargic and appeared high or drugged, driving a car around. Another individual advised the reported that Nicholas will walk out randomly during sermons at church and have noticed behavior change in him. So everybody was like, oh, he walked out of church. Oh, the horror. Yeah, he walked out and then came back looking high as a kite. They want to act like, oh, a man can't go to the bathroom? That wasn't the case, okay? Another individual advised the reported that Nicholas will. Okay, I read that already. It was all alleged that Kayla looked anorexic, and Nicholas has lost a substantial amount of weight recently. Once individuals described Nicholas of having injections or track marks on his arms. The reporter reiterated concerns for possible neglect and or controlled substance use within the home. Y'all want to see what she looks like? I got that. Let me see. No, hold on a second. Look at how skinny she is. And the thing about it is, you guys don't even realize how anorexic this is. Like, the last time I saw a picture of her, let me see if there's a online picture of her. Cause this is a skeleton. Chad, you understand? This is a walking skeleton right here. No way. Hold on. We'll get into her in a minute. It's just, oh my God. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Was it this one right here? Okay, there we go. All right. Your affiant started to review the Rekieta's and Imhoti's social media blogs. The blogs are commonly related to legal issues and high-profile trials, as Nicholas is a licensed attorney. Nicholas is known to drink alcoholic beverages excessively on these video blogs. I immediately noted that Nicholas appeared to be in recent months to have changed. In videos from January 2024 compared to May 2024, Nicholas appeared to have lost weight, appeared tired, and overall appears strung out, common with controlled substance users. Nicholas commonly refers to his studio as his basement in his own residence. Nicholas has been the victim of swatting phone calls and is known to your affiant and the Candy County Sheriff Office because of these calls. When the Candy County Sheriff Office responded to these calls, they were at, and he gave the address of that I redacted. While reviewing Imhoti's social media vlogs, Aaron recently indicated that he and April are getting a divorce. April goes on to say that he has experimented with cocaine 3 times and Molly 6 to 7 times in the past recently. On December the 19th, 2023, the Imhoti's broadcast the podcast with the Rekieta studio, with the podcast being named Live from Spicer STES. What does that mean? Anyway, throughout the Imhoti's video blog, it is apparent that they and the Rekietas were friends and may have recently had a falling out. It should be noted that in the recent videos of the Imhoti's, April has at times also appeared tired, lethargic, and strung out as well. In both Nicholas and Imhoti's video blog from the Rekieta studio, it is apparent that they are in the same room and in the items in the background appears the same. At one point during the Imhoti's video, Nicholas walks in the background and grabs an item, which would show that the background is not the backdrop which shows that the background is not a backdrop curtain and that it was a layout of an actual room. Okay, this is okay, I know what this is for. So, because they've been watching the stream, they don't want to sit up here and say that the room that they found the drugs in they want to show that the room that they found the drugs in is the same room that he was streaming from. So, and I do believe this is the reason why he's saying this. So it's like, they don't want to show like, oh, this was a green, so that Nick or Nick's lawyer can sit up here and say, well, how do you know that this was the same room? And then that's why he's basically making the correlation of, oh, this is what the room looked like when we searched it, and it was the same background that appeared on the live stream. On May the 22nd, 2024, Imhoti did a video vlog where he talked about Nicholas and insinuating controlled substance use, and also referenced a video blog the Nicholas put online on May the 21st that has since been taken off the internet. Imhoti indicated in this blog, why do you keep saying blog? It's vlog! VLOG! That the Nicholas need help and needs to get help for his kids because of a substance abuse. Imhoti's point out at a time in the video where Nicholas had a white powdery substance on his nose. On May the 22nd, your affiant was able to review the video that was taken off of Nicholas' YouTube and Rumble social media. The video is from May the 21st and is of Nicholas in his basement studio talking about a court-appearing ruling he lost. He appears in the video to be drinking alcoholic beverages and eventually appears under the influence of a substance or substances. The entire vlog is 4 hours and 4 minutes long. Approximately 2 hours and 46 minutes into the video, Nicholas leaves to go to use the restroom. When he returns at 2 hours and 50 minutes and 40 seconds, he appears to be making an excited look and has a white powdery substance on his nose. Your affiant believes that the behavior is indicative of central nervous system stimulants. Your affiant believes, based on the training and experience as well as the behavior of Nicholas, that he ingested the white powdery substance through his nasal cavity while off camera. Your affiant knows through training and experience that ingesting controlled substance through your nasal cavity is common amongst controlled substance users and is often referred to as snorting. Your affiant also noted that throughout the video, Nicholas is so under the influence of the substance to the point he has to close one eye to read his screen. Rambles and slurs his speech. Nicholas would obviously not be able to care for his children in the state of intoxication. So I want to say something on this one too, right? That you all can use against anybody, including Barnes. They always want to say, oh, yeah, well, this is against, which it wasn't. Nick's constitutional rights were not violated at all. None at all. They are boomers. Yeah, I'm like, blog. It's vlog. Anyway, you have to ask yourself, and we all seen it. During that jerk off video, did it look like if his children were in need of medical care, that he would have the sense to do something about it? Would he be in his right mind if one of the children was choking on a gumball? Would he be able to perform the Heimlich maneuver? Would he be able to stop a bleeding if the child was cutting themselves? What if the children had, I don't think any of them has asthma, but what if they had an asthma attack? You know what I'm saying? When you are that high, you have put your children in danger. And there's no lawyer that can sit up here and say, yeah, based upon what we saw, the state that Nick is in, he was in the perfect condition to not only take care of the kids, but to drive the children around. So it doesn't matter what the daggone search warrant says. The state that Nick was in, we don't even know the state that his wife was in. Because if she was high, I mean, he was high, she was more likely high too. You don't look like a walking skeleton like that for nothing. Okay, let's get back to this. All right. Okay. It should be noted that your affiant was a drug recognition evaluator for several years, and based on your affiant's training and experience, the behavior of Nicholas in his video blog indicated polysubstance use, meaning that it is believed that he was ingesting more than one substance based on his behavior, being both excited and nearly passing out. This can be consistent behavior of using both CNS stimulants and depressants. Your affiant believes that the reports of neglect and controlled substance use are consistent with the previous mentioned information. Your affiant is requesting a search, and it will give the address of the house, for the above listed items in relation to the welfare of the children in the home and in relations of the controlled substance investigation. Your affiant is also requesting to search Nicholas Rekieta. And here's the last one. Okay, right. Oh, did I see this already? Why do I have this down here twice? Okay, I think that's it, right? All right. Now, remember when it was said that Nicholas was in a chat room and he doesn't know how to shout out? So there is a private LawTube chat, and this is where Nicholas was in it talking. We're gonna read that. By the way, shout outs to Lily. She got her hands on this because I didn't know this was even around. All right, so here is Nick going into the law chat. It's a private chat. So Nick Rekieta goes, "Hi," and then I don't know who this is. He goes, "Oh, hey, Rekieta, pay more attention to us than his own kids." What? "Oh, hey, Rekieta pays more attention to us than his own kids." And then Rekieta says, "No news really. Cleared all the liquor from my house." And then somebody says to Rekieta, "Good choice, my guy, even though you've heard it more than you, blah, blah, blah." He says, "I will do whatever needs doing for my family, but with full advice of counsel and consideration of reality. People want this solved in a week. Sorry, it will be a while." You got that right, it will be a while, idiot. Then he goes, "Post all the memes. I want someone to archive them so when this is over, I can properly mock myself. I don't care who grifts or whatever." Oh! Oh! Look! He says he don't care about the grift. So why is Barnes mad? What? Look. He said, "I don't care who grifts or whatever." But Barnes gonna be mad that, like, "Oh, you grifting. You a grifter. Calling Sean a grifter. Anyway, he goes, post all the memes and whatever. "Just know we support you thick and thin. We'll be there." And then Nick says, "Such an unimportant aspect of this is who else makes money." Oh no, Nick, are you really doing a conspiracy? Is it the juice? Say what you want whenever. I'm just not going to have people say S like that in here. Judge me all you want to, it won't matter. So more hypocrisy, Nick? I thought you were against censorship. Okay. It's good to see you let the criticism slide. Haven't seen that, Nick, blah, blah, blah. He says, "Criticize me all day. It was never about me. People were really disgusting to other people. I should have let that go too, but I have limits. The amount of people accepting a government narrative." The amount of people accepting a government narrative is both surprising and unsurprising, but it is what it is. The government narrative, not the confession of your kids. It's the government fault, not the fact that your kids are complaining. It's the government. This is like the Matrix thing. This is, oh guys, I know my kids complain about smelling and wearing the same clothes for 3 to 4 days and not being able to eat because they're hungry, but it's the government. Urgh. Now this, I recognize this. This is a chat. This is a chat from locals. Okay. So I haven't read this, so let me see. "Good choice, my guy. Even though you heard it more than once, consider the rehab route. Joke or not, I'm going to block people who say," oh, so this was in his own chat, his live chat here. Okay. Missed the gift opportunity to send it to supporters or something. Goddamn, that raccoons are gonna have going through your trash after tonight. Good for you, brother. Okay. All right, and here we go with more. So, breaking Rekieta group DM messages have been leaked. So someone says, cool. I'm literally talking about the BS neglect report from the specifically vindicated person that is quite literally the opposite of the truth. I'm not talking about anything else at all. And then Nick says, I'm not saying anything else in here. Talk to me in DMs. Oh, and no guns were ever discharged in this home. I don't even own a 22. I haven't fired any of my guns since moving from my other home to here. Been about 5 years. Oh, Nick, you still won't shut up. And all of them were locked handguns in a safe, AR, and a lock through the receiver. My dad was helping with the driving the other day for our kids' education and extracurricular activities. He tailed it up 80 miles a day on average. I don't care what people think about almost anything. The kids' stuff is BS. I am pretty sure I know who reported that, and they have specific animus towards me. The first activity I missed for my kids was the day I was in jail. Shockingly, not pulled over, not cited for a DUI ever. Now, I bet you he was high. This is another thing too. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I just realized it. Because he said not cited for a DUI. I bet you Nick was high at the time that he was pulled over. But since the police officer wanted to get into the house, they let it go. I bet you they didn't even bother with it. They were like, listen, we got a warrant. We got to go and help them kids, get them kids out of there. So since we catch him driving, let's go ahead and pull him over and let him take us to the house, and so we can get in. I'm just saying, like, I bet you he was intoxicated or under the influence when they pulled him over. Why would you say this? Not even question, like this is that. Not even question for DUI. Ever. Anyway, whatever issue exists for me, and I'm not admitting to this crap during my case, obviously, I figured a friend of mine would maybe realize that my children has never been neglected or in danger. Right, because your children are wearing old clothes for nothing, Nick. Your kids are basically asking other people to feed them and that they're hungry for nothing, right, Nick? But I guess that small courtesy is too much. Look at him. He's playing the victim, dude. Look at this. This is amazing. No accountability. He said, is that driving?
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
Is that driving blasted out of your mind like the report says? Is that driving blasted out of your mind like the report says? No, you effing idiot. No one sees me drive. I know it's hard to see someone when they're driving 88 miles per hour 4 hours after bender. Again, what the F are you talking about? Are you referring to a speeding ticket? Hold on, let me read the super chat. Nick cared more about the high and the bottom. Oh shoot, Ben made. I'm so sorry, Ben. You made a thank you, Space and Goats. I forgot. Ben made a $3 donation. I'm so sorry, Ben. Ben said, hold on, where Ben at? Oh, Ben didn't leave no message. He just donated. Thank you, Ben. What addicts do? True. This is exact. I realize that now. Okay, here we go. Do you know what track marks are, retard? I've never done an IV drug in my life. You're doing white lady at 8 a.m. with your kids watching cartoons in the living room. What the F are you talking about? 8 a.m.? Homie, I'm usually driving home at 8 a.m. and about to go to sleep. If you think my kids ever went hungry and were neglected, unalive yourself. I don't know what to believe. You become a junkie, and they're not the most honest people out there. I've been on stream with you where you, I've been on stream with you where you were too intoxicated to read super chats for hours. I never thought your kids went hungry. I stopped that because it was getting bad. You need to admit you have a problem. Become a junkie. Wow. All right. Thanks, Flash. Oh, I know. Always. Hey, hold on. What's the point of redacting his name when we know who he talking to? Oh my God. You're talking about Flash. What's the, it's the, oh my God. What is his name? This isn't the umbrella guy. What's the guy? Yellow Flash. Thank you, Lily. Yellow Flash. Like, what was the purpose of redacting his name and then not redact the name where Nick goes, thanks, Flash? So we see that he's talking to Yellow Flash. What was the purpose of you? That was, look, and then you had the nerve to put it in yellow too. Like, that made no sense whatsoever. Okay, whatsoever. All right, is that it? Okay, that's it. That was it. Like, dude, so now we know who you was talking to. You was talking to Flash, Yellow Flash. All right, and I think I showed this where I showed. Now let me see if I can find. Hold on. How do you spell her name again? Kayla Rekieta. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find Kayla C. Rekieta. I hope I spell Rekieta correctly. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to. Jeez Louise, it's a whole bunch of Requietas, huh? Let's see. This look like. Okay, she was not that far off though. She was. I mean, she's extremely skinny here, but. I don't know what y'all think, chat. Like, she is ridiculously skinny here.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
But she's also skinny here too. Space and Goats, let's see. Rekieta mugshot looks like a bored ISIS hostage. I think they were doing snow in those. Yeah, because she's really. Listen, I'm trying to find the picture of her when she was at the Comic-Con, because she didn't look like this at Comic-Con. The one where Rekieta's laying down and having women step on him. Well, she was one of the people stepping on him, and she was. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. That picture got to be online. Hold on, guys. Hold on. And then we'll finish it up on Friday. Let me see. Nick Rekieta stepped on. Let me see if I can find that picture. I found it. Ah, here we go. I knew it. I found it. Oh my gosh, she looks so different here. Okay. I found it. She looks so different. Oh my God. Night and day. You know what? That picture is not a good picture. Lily is right. She's using in this other picture, guys. Hold on. She's using in this picture. You want to see what she used to look like? Look at this. Big difference, isn't it? So she was using here. Look at her. Look, totally different. She ain't got no boobs here. She got big old bosom here. Look at her arms. Look at her legs. Totally different, dude. Totally different. Did y'all see the big difference? Like night and day, dude. Night and day. No way. She healthy here, dude. No way. She was using in this picture. So yeah, she was using this picture. She too far gone in this picture. She wasn't using, well, I don't think she was using that much in this picture. So look at the, hold on a second. There's a video. Hold on a second. Apparently there's a video of this. Here we go. Look at her. Oh my God, look at her. This is a perfect picture of her. She's so thick. Look at her. No damn, look at that. And then you go from that to this. You go from this to this, from this to this. To this, to this, to this. No way, baby. Yeah. I'm man, bless my head. I was like, no. I remember seeing them stepping on Nick, and she did not look like this at all. This is just a skeleton. Like, wow. Yeah, she got no, her boobs are gone. So, like, what happened to him? She's using in this one too. Look at her hair too. Her hair is thinned out big time. Oh, wow, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how all this hair, and look at it now. Like, girl. Say no to drugs, folks. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do drugs. Don't do it. She looked healthier and happier. Before Ozempic, there was Coke. That's so true. All right, let's do a cool down, guys. Let's do a cool down. Like, hold on. Let's end. Let's look. The way we were. The way we were. God, man. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah. That's... I'm so glad see, this is what I'm saying. I'm glad I have a good memory. Because I was saying to myself, that picture, that's not what I remember her looking like. Because, honey, you know me, I'm not going to forget a kink picture. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, Nick is laying down and all these women are like stepping on top of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know better. I know better. I remember her looking normal. Looking normal as all. Yeah, she looks vibrant in that picture, Erica. So it's a shame. That's a shame. She lost so much hair, she looks like a witch. The Wicked Witch of Coke. Okay. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not a nice thing to say. This is how it started. This is how it ended. So yeah, this is perfect. How it started, how it ended. Listen, so glad that I remembered. I was like, no, they were at Comic-Con, and I remember Nick laying on the ground, and I remember everybody stepping on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised the church community stepped up, especially seeing the transformation weekly. Right. So what? Barnes is going to sit up here and say, shame on you Christians for doing a Christianly thing. Give me a break, dude. I'm just saying, nah, dude. But it looks like he might change his mind in reference to representing himself. So anyway, my dad was like Nick cared more about booze and drugs than his kids. I can't feel bad mocking druggies. Don't feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Feel bad for the children, but don't ever feel bad for him. Okay? He's just he's just a bad dude. All right, guys. I am going to go to the gym. Okay? I'm going to the gym. Do you know I gained 5 pounds? It's all my fault, though. It's all my fault. I got nobody to blame but myself. I stopped going to the gym. I stopped. I ate. What did I do? I ate a bunch of stuff lately. But I'm going to get this sucker off. It's going to take a week to get 5 pounds off. Thank you, Erica. It was the pasta. It was the pasta. It was the bread. But I'm back on my grind now. I gotta work out legs. And and Coffee said she sent me some videos on email. So I'm gonna check that out while I'm over on the treadmill. So okay, and Lily, I will title this up and send it to you right after the show. Right after the show. Guys, thank you so much for donating to Lily. I really appreciate that. She did good, y'all. She did good. While I'm over here making people mad on my Twitter, she over there giving me stuff, giving me all the juices, giving me all the receipts. So, all right, guys. Love ya. Mean it. I will see you all on Friday. Okay? I'll see you all on Friday, and we will finish this. We probably got like another hour of this, and then we'll go from there, and then more stuff to talk about. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you all later, taters. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.